Yo, chat. What? Crap, our chat is live. Sorry, our stream is lagging. No, yo, what's up? Oh, we'll make do. We'll make do. Okay. What's up, everyone? What's up, chat? Today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna be planning future Anime Defenders updates. So I wanted to get the community's ideas. Since I do have a lot of people that watch me, I wanted to get you guys ideas on um updates and whatnot because I want to future updates in my opinion should be community driven instead of not community driven. I think they should be 100% community driven. So, what do you guys think? Should we be adding to the game? What do you guys think should we be doing as well? So yeah, those we're gonna take those we're gonna take stuff like that for. Okay, okay. So I can't see the chat right now. Okay, I can see your chats now. Jojo units when? For Jojo units, okay. Jojo units, okay. I do not know. Maybe for a future update. Okay, for Jojo units, maybe for a future update, that's gonna get added. And new mythical traits. For about new mythical traits, that's kind of hard to get or add without making it super overpowered. So like adding stuff like that is gonna be quite hard to add without making it super overpowered. So that's why I think we should be very careful when adding, traits like that. Secret Gear 5 Luffy. Maybe in the future, guys. Those units maybe in the future they're gonna get added. From now on, future updates are going to be anime based. So we're gonna try and fix updates in the future. So most updates are going to be anime based. And most of these updates are going to be anime based now instead of random anime. So for example, we're gonna make JoJo update. Like a lot of people are suggesting JoJo. So if we, for example, make a JoJo update, most of the units in that update are just gonna be JoJo. So that's how we're gonna do it. We're not just gonna be adding random units and stuff like that and messed up units. So yeah, that's probably how it's gonna work. Buff Curse Prince, make him a secret and give him 3 faces. Curse Prince, um, yeah, don't worry about that, guys. Don't worry about mythics. Okay, mythics are gonna get a crazy, 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 crazy buff. Not buff, but they're gonna get a pretty good stuff in the next update. They're gonna get pretty good stuff in the next update. Trust me. These mythic units are gonna get pretty good stuff in the next update, so it's gonna be very cool. Okay. Make a new game mode like Tower of Eternity. Why? I mean, there's already Tower of Eternity. It's gonna be kind of like redundant to add like another Tower of Eternity. I mean, why would you need another game mode like Tower of Eternity if you already have one, right? Make Demon Overlord hybrid. That's balancing team stuff. And I don't think we need to make him hybrid because we already have like tons of hybrid units. When are they gonna add Play Next in Portal, by the way? Probably soon. I already recommended that to the people, to the owners, to the developers. Probably soon. Play Next in Portal is gonna get added soon. Probably. Okay, I'm gonna hop on the Anime Defenders Discord. When's the next main world battle pass? I'm not sure when that will be. Okay, community events. Yo, I'm in the community events. Hmm. Okay. What next? Godly units. We can't add godly units, I think. Or if godly units are gonna get, if they are gonna get added, we are going to call them something else. What's up, chat? What's up, guys? What's up? I'm on stream right now too. Oh crap! I lost. Yo, chat. Say hi to Mr. Rhino. Chat. Mr. Rhino is here as well.
Wait, let me see your chat.
Yo, say hi to Mr. Rhino, chat.
I got. Hey, where is it?
Yo, it's wait, I'm gonna put it in update videos. I was
Yeah, I
allowed to
think you
put it
should do
there.
that.
I was allowed to put it there.
Hi guys. Oh.
Yo, what floor are you? Floor 3. I haven't been playing it that much because I've been busy with like, making videos and stuff like that. Okay. Alright, so just a new game mode would be nice. Make like not like Tower of Eternity or Hall of Mirrors, but something to get food easier. Yeah, that's already suggested. I already suggested a new game mode like that. So something called Dungeons is what I suggested. Okay, something like Dungeons is what I suggested. So Dungeons is basically like going to um so Dungeons is just basically gonna make it easier to get food and also easier to get stars. That's like the plan with that. Yo, Mr. Rhino, can you talk real quickly?
Yeah. Hello.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Only problem is I think it's like it's
Let's go.
okay. Perry wants to speak. Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? Yo, chat. Can you? Is it fine? Is the audio good? Add more benefits to VIP. I think there will be more benefits to VIP eventually. Would you play new game if I made one? I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't know, man. All right, just stick to the AnimeDefenders question, guys. The AnimeDefenders suggestions. Mr. Rhino is echoing. Yeah, there you go.
You guys should let people up.
Yeah. So Mr. Rhino is no longer echoing. Can you guys still hear Mr. Rhino? Can you guys still hear Mr. Rhino?
Yeah, it sounds fine.
Okay, okay. So somebody said they should definitely make it so you can choose how many tokens you want to buy instead of just needing. Yeah, I already recommended that. I think that's gonna get added eventually. I already recommended it. So maybe eventually it's gonna get added. Because I already recommended that. Make a gold shop that sells traits, dice, and frost binds for gold inflation. That's probably gonna get added too. So a lot of the stuff that you guys have been requesting are already planned, to be honest. Gold shop and merchant. Okay. Can we see their chats? Do you like Keymaster? Make the effing spirits easier to get. That crap is so boring to grind. I mean, spirits being easier to get is... I mean, they're kind of easy to get already from portals, I think. Honestly, they're kind of easy to get from portals already. Especially since you already have 3 times speed and a lot of other stuff. Making spirits easier to get is just gonna ruin the game, in my opinion. So I think they should.
Is there a way to change the community event's name? Change the little name thingy.
I don't know if we. I don't know. There is an option for that. Okay, we won the floor.
What up, yo?
Yo, keep sending suggestions. Add new raid units. Yo, raid new units are there are plans. So right now in the community poll, I think new raid units are a good idea. A lot of us really want new raid units as well. Maybe that's gonna get added in future updates. Maybe that's gonna get added. Portal Pity. What do you guys think about Portal Pity? Mr. Rhino, what can you say about Portal Pity? Or Fabi?
What? No, don't add Portal Pity.
Yeah, I think so too.
It ruins the purpose of the hunt.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the secret unit.
Yeah, same. How about you, Perry? What do you think about making Portal Pity?
Well, I've been running portals on 4 accounts for a couple days now, and I still don't have Dragon Mage, which definitely sucks. You know, if you ask me, I'd love there to be Portal Pity. I know it wouldn't be good for the health of the game to just have, like, literally everyone running around with one of the best secrets in the game. So, I guess there shouldn't be a Portal Pity, but maybe just make the chances a little higher. Wink, wink.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
make the
definitely
chances a
have
little bit.
to.
I actually did recommend it to be
2.5,
higher.
no? It's like higher
So
than
somebody actually
Jupiter,
recommended,
Solar, and Luna.
yeah, somebody actually recommended the more essences you have, for example, you should have higher chances of getting the secret. I think that's
How would they
actually,
program that though?
yeah,
I
that was
agree.
my that was
That
that was
sounds
the
like a
thing
good
too.
idea.
Like how would they like program that? Because there's a lot of people out there that has like, you know, hundreds of essences or thousands of essences, but they don't have the unit and they can't do anything with those essences. So like maybe you could craft like stuff, you know, you could craft stuff with essences that would allow you to get the secret easier. Since the secrets aren't tradable, it really won't matter much for the economy anyways. So I think that's actually pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna turn the Discord up. I'm sorry guys if you can't hear. Okay, let me just fix my, I'm gonna just increase my output volume. Yo, Mr. Rhino, can you talk again?
I know.
I'm gonna like max out your
should have
volume.
your. Oh, I know why. You should have your desktop audio muted and
Yeah.
have your Discord and Roblox
Yeah.
separation.
Alright,
no?
it's good. It's good now. It's good now.
Yeah.
Okay, they
Let's
can hear you
move
now.
Move to new stage.
Yeah,
There's
we're
a new
moving
stage.
to a new stage.
Okay, I got a spirit orb. We're gonna move to a new stage.
Alright. Wait, what?
Where is
Also
it?
a new stage.
I don't see a new stage.
It's planning stage.
Planning
I see
stage.
it now.
Yeah.
Where is it? Where is it? Oh my god, they just left me here. Don't see where that is. Okay, where is it? I don't see that planning stage. Okay, where's the planning stage? Yo, where is that planning stage? They just left me here to rot, dude. Okay, listen in. There we go. There we go. Add me to that chat.
I'm fixing it.
Yo, what's up? Welcome.
Thank
Hello.
you, man.
Hello.
There we go.
There we go.
So this one's just for planning?
Okay, so yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so there's a guy right here said maybe add a mode where you can get tokens for capsules and we will have a secret from capsule. New units and skins will look like, okay, never mind that. How make the essences craftable into portal hardener? That's actually kind of a good idea, I think. Essence craftable into portal hardener. Because there's
It'd be
people
cool if
out there.
Essences had a use, because right now, like besides just evoing the unit, essences are just like sitting in your
Yeah, I
inventory.
think I agree with this guy. I think making essences like have a use, like portal hardener, is gonna be fine. Because there's people out there with thousands of them, and there's really no use for them.
I gave, just letting you know, I gave access to everyone to see this channel, so there's gonna be people joining now.
Okay,
Alright.
nice. Can we let
Nice.
people on stage to ask questions?
Yeah, you can, if they request to speak, you click the little hand at the top right, or you can, right click their name and hit invite to speak.
Yeah, that's good. Alright guys, keep sending your suggestions. Okay, so I wanted to ask you guys again, Mr. Rhino and Perry, what do you think about, you know, making essences used to craft items or a portal hardener? Do you guys think that's gonna be a good idea?
Yeah, dude, the essences definitely need a use because besides, like I said, besides evoing, they have literally no use case, and it'd be cool to actually make portals somewhat worth grinding even after you get the secret. Because let's say you get the secret, at least your essences will be worth something because you can craft portal hardeners, etc. Also, a lot of people are saying buff Sid. I'm gonna be honest, guys, I disagree with this, and I know that might seem hypocritical because I'm like
The one who made the poll, yeah.
but like, what I didn't really take into account is his DPS. If you account his ability, is really good.
Yep.
Like you guys are just looking at his normal damage, but plus the nuke ability, he's pretty good.
Like for example, Radiant Monarch, like for example, a lot of people think Radiant Monarch is trash, but that guy has like the second highest DPS in the game. His bleed damage is 100%. Yeah, his bleed damage is 100%. So I think for the people that computed his damage chart, they didn't take into account his bleed, but in the wiki it says he has 100% bleed damage. So if his almighty is so if you know, almighty like what do you call this, Gilgamesh or Radiant Monarch, sorry, Radiant Monarch has like 240k damage. So if you add a 100% bleed to that, that's like around 400 plus damage. And if you add Crimson Spirit and then Demon Overlord, that's even higher. So Radiant Monarch has an insane amount of DPS right now, and people aren't seeing that. They're saying he's bad because they don't read the wiki. They don't know what they do. Same, I think, goes for
Are you talking about the Anime Defender wiki?
yeah.
That's like an
That one's
unofficial.
outdated.
Oh, it's an
thing.
unofficial one. Oh,
Yeah, I do have something though that one of the mods made. They're a tier list maker, and it says all the units like abilities and stats.
okay.
If you
So
want it,
okay. So like, how much bleed does Regent Monarch do? Is it 100%?
let me look.
Because if it's 100%, it's going to be really high. And
Who?
Regent Monarch,
Re-
Regent Monarch.
Radiant
Add 100% rainbow
Is
star.
that Radiant King?
I agree.
Yeah, Regent King. Regent King. Yeah.
So he has a bleed.
No, Radiant King is number 3.
Yeah, I don't think Radiant King's bad.
Yeah, he's good.
He's good.
A lot of people, yeah, that's what I was saying. A lot of people think he sucks, right? A lot of people think he's bad because they don't know what he actually really does.
Anyway, someone said add rainbow star in World 2. I completely agree.
Yeah, I already recommended that.
Not in World 2.
I already recommended it, so it's gonna get added, I think, eventually. It's already in the I already listed it, I think.
Okay, that's good to know.
So a lot of people are saying, so I think a lot of people here are fans of JoJo. I think a lot of people, I've seen so many people ask for JoJo units or units from that anime. I've seen a lot of people ask for those. There must be a lot of people that actually like those anime.
Yeah, but we wouldn't be able to add JoJo. It'd be like, you know,
Yeah.
the Crusaders with
Oh.
the spirit. Wink, wink.
Yep.
If I think I'm reading this right, for Radiant King, the bleed is 0.25. I think that's 25%, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that's kind of fair.
Meta.
And then the Evo version of it, on the 10th upgrade and the 11th upgrade has a longer bleed duration.
Oh.
Goes from
Nice.
5 seconds to 8 seconds.
See a lot of people spamming One Piece. You know what?
Oh no. So
Um,
Radiant Monarch his bleed like doubles his DPS. He's
I
like
think-
highest in the game.
No, apparently, that because I got that from Wiki as well, so apparently that's unofficial, so that might not actually be accurate.
I tested. It's 100%.
Oh, it's 100%. Yeah, I've actually tested it too. It's actually 100% when I tested it.
Why someone spamming Fortnite?
yeah, I don't think we can add One Piece because of IP, but we might be able to implement a sword character with one arm who has red hair. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. You
Or a
might-
guy that can stretch his arms, you know. That would be cool.
I add a slow
Yeah.
mode because people are spamming.
Yeah.
A guy that could stretch his arms. That would kind of be cool.
I think that would be cool.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys think of second Evos? Good, bad,
Yeah, what do you guys think about second Evos?
good? Yeah, I see most people saying good.
Hey, what's up, yo? Can you give me the damage chart, please?
I'm not.
Akari second Evo.
I
don't
can-
think we're gonna give second Evos to secrets.
I can give you the one that Cuckoo made, but there's another one that is just for the developers, and it's like
I think
100% accurate.
I don't know.
Sure.
I don't know. I don't know that Cuckoo. I don't know if Cuckoo is good. Cuckoo's good because in his tier list he put Bear King above Regent Monarch. So I don't know if I would trust that.
Radiant. No, he didn't.
And I checked. He made it. He made a tier list.
On the list that he made, it's not a tier list of like what's best to use. It's strictly just total DPS. That's what he
Yeah.
organized by.
I want that.
Okay, just give it to him. Because I checked his video. And when I checked his video, he put Bear King above Regent Monarch.
No, it's definitely just a yeah.
But he made a
Wait.
video.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Will there be second Evos to all Mythics or Secrets? So right now, Mythics are our plan is to second Evo Mythics to make them be able to compete with Secrets. Because a lot of people have been complaining that the game is a secret simulator. So I know a lot of people have been complaining that it's, get a secret and mythics are irrelevant. So what Double Evo is gonna do is basically make those mythics more relevant, and it's also going to be a free-to-play way for people that can't get secrets to get meta units. So that's basically the purpose of Double Evos. That's the purpose of Double Evos.
Yeah, also, ideally double Evos would be for update 0 units, units that have been like super duper useless for a while and fell out of the meta. That's why in the poll I only ever put update 0 units, because it would be cool to get double Evos for some of the newer guys, like, what's her name? That new slow unit? The one that she just like freezes them completely? Ice Dragon Queen, there we go. Yeah, I think a second Evo for her would be cool, but it's really not as needed as like, let's say, a Garp, a Prime Carp, I mean Prime Commander, a Prime Commander second Evo, because he's like really really bad. And
All
he's
right, so guys,
bullied in update 0.
yeah. So a lot of people, I'm seeing a lot of people here and also in my chat recommending RRs or trade crystals to be able to be sold for more than 400, because most people right now is selling it higher than 400. Like no one's selling it for lower than 400 right now, and a lot of people are getting scammed. So what do you guys think about that?
Me personally, if y'all do
There's-
that, it's just gonna inflate. It's gonna inflate even more.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I think we should do? We should make rerolls untradeable.
Yeah, what do you guys think about that, guys? What do you guys think about that? Making rerolls untradeable. What do you guys think about making rerolls untradeable?
Yes.
Oh, I'm seeing a lot of yes here. I'm seeing a lot of
I'm
yes.
seeing a lot of no's too.
Oh yeah, the community is very divided.
So what do
Okay,
you think would happen
Cook.
if the limit got raised from 400 to 1,000?
I think if as soon as they release it to 1,000 reels, the first day will be 3K per the first day.
Think people are really gonna buy that?
Yeah.
Cause I think
Well,
most people right now.
because listen, right now reels, the cap is 400, and people are already selling them like 1,300 per.
Yeah, yeah,
Right,
yeah.
but that also has to do with the amount of gems in circulation.
That's true too.
How would
I
we
think
decrease the amount of gems in circulation though?
just adding more usage to the gems.
Okay, okay. So let's
I think
actually move to that. Let's actually move to that. Okay, how do you guys think we should? How do you guys? What updates or features do you guys want that's gonna require gems? So comment it down below or chat, not comment it. So chat it now. What features do you guys think we could add that could maybe increase gem usage to decrease the gem inflation? So I was thinking something like relics, and also the dungeon mechanic that I was also proposing is going to use gems in order to reroll the challenges. So that's also one use. So what use do you guys have?
Lots of stuff in the chat. Something I think they should personally do is, besides the merchant, which is already a given, there should be a chance for the merchant to have like some super rare thing, like maybe an Evo item or a legendary, no, a mythic star rift, something that's like pretty useful but also not very common, and that's gonna cost you gems. And obviously you can't buy an unlimited amount of it, but it would
You
Yeah.
should
sort of
make it like something
suggest more use.
untradeable. Cause if you make it something tradable, it's just gonna ruin the economy even more. You
Yeah.
should make something that like removes gems out of the game and that's not tradable.
Something untradeable.
Cause like say like the conversion rates for the coins right now, yes, they
Yeah.
got removed gems, but people are just using 1.2 mil and getting a guaranteed secret, and that's just ruining the economy even more.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I was thinking, maybe we're gonna add something like relics, and then you're gonna need to use gems to upgrade those relics, and those relics are gonna be untradeable. They must be untradeable. So, for example, there could be like 10 upgrades to your relics, and then you're gonna need to use gems to upgrade that. I think that's gonna be pretty good. Because I think since it's untradeable, it's gonna really help the economy.
Yeah.
Especially if there's more than one relic. Imagine like there's 10 relics and you need to like upgrade all of them. I think that's gonna help a lot, especially if everybody tries it.
Yeah.
Yeah, relics definitely should not be tradable. And there should
Okay,
also be pretty sure we talked about it, unit specific, like one relic per unit for like the entirety of your account. You can't just like spam the same relic on every unit. That'd be
yeah.
pretty lame.
Okay, how about double evos? Do you guys think the double evos, the new double evos, should be tradable? I personally think they should be untradable.
Yeah, untradeable.
Yeah, I personally think they should be untradable. Yeah, a lot of people
I
are
think
also saying
So
untradable.
y'all should
if
make the
you
Evo
if
items
you
tradable.
evo a unit twice, you can't trade it.
Yeah,
I
that's
think it
that's
should be tradable, but the unit itself should be tradable. You just can't trade the evil items to evolve it. So you'd have to.
yeah. But the thing with that is people are going to get a lot of these double evo units and they're just gonna sell it. So everybody's gonna have it within like a week
Can
tops.
you unevo?
Um,
You gotta make
It,
something to grind.
if you can't unevo it, then you're stuck with it.
Yeah, I think they should be tradable. I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe you should make them tradable with only without traits.
yeah,
Without traits.
Yeah, so like make it where it can only be tradable without traits.
I agree. I agree with that. I agree. But me personally, and this is also a sentiment that I think some other planners share, is that the second Evo units should be untradeable. Otherwise, people are just going to trade for them and finish the update within like an hour or a day. Honestly, I think it's fine if you're gonna be stuck with them. Or maybe we should just add like an unevo feature if you really want to trade them.
To be honest,
If you do that, you should
But
get your
isn't the
items
shiny
back.
Evo that's already tradable? No.
No, I'm
Yeah,
talking about like double Evo
yeah,
stuff.
the double evos. What do you think, Mr. Rhino? What do you think?
I think I'm stuck in between both because like you can trade for the shiny mystics, no?
Yeah.
What?
If you don't want people to trade double evoed units, I would just have the option to unevo the second evo.
Yeah. And
Same with like spirits, you can take it off if people
yeah.
change their mind.
And then also, for example, unevoing the units will give you the materials back.
And y'all should make it like kind of hard. Not
Maybe like
It is
not
hard.
super
It is hard. It is hard. Like it is
most of
very
the
hard.
units are supposed to be hard to obtain.
So it's something that because I actually noticed like one of the things that I've noticed with this game is when I'm playing the game and there's a new update, oftentimes I can just sell one of my units and then buy everything and finish the update within like 2 days. So the goal with the double evos is to kind of make the game a little bit more harder and actually make you feel like you're earning the stuff you're getting. So double evos are going to be comparable to secrets. They might actually be meta in some game modes, and their purpose is number one to be free to play, so the free to play players can get those units, and also they're going to be a sort of things that you're gonna grind for. So each updates or most of the updates are probably gonna include a double evo, and they're going to be what you're gonna grind for. And I think a lot of people will actually like that because right now, the stuff you earn in AnimeDefenders doesn't really feel earned because it's super easy to get. You know, you can just trade for it.
What about
Hmm.
tourneys? What do you think about weekly tournaments with different modifiers that give you a cool unit? Not like meta, but like a cool cosmetic looking unit.
Wouldn't that be the same as like leaderboards? People would just trade like their almighties to their alts and be
Okay,
like,
No, no, no,
listen.
no.
Alright, if you guys made them tradable, it would ruin the economy. If you guys were like I said, maybe try like either like what Upio said or make it with no trades.
I mean, okay. I I don't, not everything that gets added is gonna ruin technically the economy, but
I mean, it
between
kind of is.
I think between obviously there's alts and they grind for trade crystals, but also restricting the limit to having it 400, it kind of um I wouldn't say it's like it encourages the scamming, but it
Yeah, I'm
makes
not gonna
it
lie to you. Like, so again, what Upyo said? What's your actual name? Is your name actually what Upyo?
you can call me Josh.
Okay, Josh. So like, just like what Josh said, so I'm a YouTuber, right? I have had like 10, 15 people message me about getting scammed with gems. So I have like one dude, I think is actually here in the yeah, I think he's actually listening right now, and he got scammed like 3.2 million gems from selling trade crystals. And I think that's kind of unfair for those people.
What if you guys added like actual middlemen for this server?
No. Okay. So, but what I'm thinking though, because we're not gonna have an official middleman thing, because honestly, we really shouldn't have to. It shouldn't. Like, it's just the way the trading goes. From what I see, the average price of a trade crystal is like about 1,000, maybe
Yeah,
slightly
yeah.
more, maybe slightly less. I think raising it from 400 to 1,000 will defeat a lot of the scamming going on, because if anyone's gonna charge more than that, they're likely gonna scam. You can also, if you don't want it to inflate anymore, you can slightly maybe buff the rewards of trade crystals, only slightly, not a crazy amount, because there's still gonna be alts taking in consideration, and grinding it. But um,
Okay,
I
so
think,
what?
yeah, just
So yeah,
increasing it.
let's actually ask the community what they think about increasing the price of trade crystals from 400 to 1,000. Maybe we can make a community poll about that. Can somebody maybe make a community poll about that?
I'll
Because
make
I think
one.
this is something that the community should decide.
Community
It,
poll.
it shouldn't be restricted by the
Or
developer.
maybe y'all
I
should make
think.
like porter units, make it super OP but untradeable.
Y'all want me to make a poll asking if the cap on reroll price should go up?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. From 400 to 1,000. All right, I'll be right back. My girl is gonna go to her home now, so I gotta go see her out. I'll be right back, guys.
All right, we'll hold it down for you here. I think we should get. Let me exit this. I think we should get some people who are raising their hand in here, and they can give their
Now let's
suggestions.
hear some suggestions for sure.
Let's see. We're gonna start with this guy because he's had his hand up for a while. Key Master.
I saw someone mention having a player report channel. Maybe I can set that up. You report players in like a thing.
Okay, Keymaster is not responding.
No way, Keymaster.
I'm gonna go to
Keymaster
the
actually
next
just
guy.
old.
You're.
All right, I'm back. I'm back.
All right, there he is.
Yo,
Welcome in. Do you have any cool suggestions or ideas you'd like to voice for the
Yeah.
learning session?
I think you should make gems to like go in the trade window to prevent a lot of scams. That's my input.
I agree. You're talking about like making gems themselves tradable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Man, that
that's
defeats
a
the
good
whole
idea.
purpose of booths.
Yeah, yeah. Boots are gonna be useless if that ever happens.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. Like, were booths really that good of a system?
But booths are just for gems right now. If you want
Yeah,
gems, you post them on the booth. But if you say you want to trade for a unique, you just do reels.
yeah.
An idea that I really liked. Someone said there should be gem bags, and you can put like up to 1,000,000 gems in a bag, and you can trade the bags
Oh
for
yeah,
booths.
that's pretty good.
I like
I think
that
that's
idea.
pretty good. Like yeah, adding gem bags and then those gem bags could maybe tradable is pretty good in my opinion.
Make a JoJo update.
Yeah, what do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about that? Making gem bags and then those gem bags are gonna be tradable.
Mm.
Gems should be tradable, but anything over 1K gems shouldn't be tradable for free. I agree. Yeah, because if you just start trading millions and millions of gem bags with no tax,
Yo, draw
that'd make things worse.
this dude Claro.
But also again, like if we do add, gem trading, boots are kind of gonna be useless. That's the thing. Like boots are gonna be kind of useless. It's
I get that.
yeah.
Like, let's say all in all, though, right? Do we like booths? Do we like the booth system as a whole? Like, rate the booth
Everyone's
system
gonna
1 to
say
10.
no.
Hold on, I'm gonna say rate the booth system
I
1
think
to
a
10.
big issue though with the booth system is that there's limitations on what you can sell stuff for when players want to sell it for way more because of, the circulation of other things.
Yeah.
The thing is, if you guys just remove booth, it solves problems of scamming and everything.
Yeah, but that's
Also, I think we can't really remove boots because I think that's way above our pay grade because
Yeah, it's too
boots
heavily
are
integrated into the
boot
game.
yeah, something that's already heavily integrated into the game, so we can't just remove them without, asking the owners first because it's a huge part of the game. It's a huge part
yeah,
of what makes the game unique.
about 99% of the time people are getting scammed. It's double trades with trade crystals involved. Increasing the amount that you can sell it for, I honestly think would just solve that.
Well,
And also, I
for
think
you, Jack.
you should probably increase the amount of trade crystals you can have in your inventory. Because right now, I think if you can't trade more than 20,000 trade crystals, right? You can't. So I think maybe
Yeah.
To be
increasing
honest,
that
there
as
shouldn't
well.
really be a reason to have this many trade crystals in your inventory. To be fair,
Yeah, yeah,
there should be no excuse for that.
Hmm. I have another
What
thing.
about
What
trade
if you do
crystals?
trading though? You will have
yeah.
a lot of rerolls.
How about on the trade crystal spinner thing, like an automatic spinner that you can set stops to specific trades if you land on it.
Yeah,
You
that,
don't
yeah,
have to wait
that's
for the
that's
game
that's
to
uh that's uh that's actually already a suggestion that a lot of people are
end the
asking
game.
as well. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm gonna list it.
Gives you like, did you read through the suggestions thing that I pinned?
Where did you pin it?
It's in suggestions, in game suggestions. It
Yeah,
was I did a
yeah,
Q&A
uh,
and that was just everyone's suggestions.
yeah. I've seen a lot of suggestions. I've read through a lot of the suggestions in game suggestions, and I've seen a lot of those.
Buff shiny hunter. I mean, it's all right.
When is
Nothing.
Eins Algon being added? Eins Algon or
Yeah, it was just everything.
the skull unit or the skeleton unit or the whatever. Okay, he's going to be added eventually. And my plan with him, if he ever does get added, okay, I think he should be a raid unit. Okay, who here agrees that Overlord should be a raid unit? Who do you guys think we need a raid secret unit?
Yeah, there should definitely be a raid
Yeah.
secret.
Yeah, a raid secret unit. I think a lot of people are saying yes. So yeah, I agree. I think we should have a raid secret unit.
They need to make a
It's
very
been a
good
while since they
secret.
made sorry, what?
Oh, no, you can go.
Oh, I was gonna say it's been a while since they did a raid update.
Yeah, actually, it's literally useless. It's kind of useless right now.
Yeah, raids suck. I mean,
Okay, so there's actually okay. Let me reply to this one guy here saying remove or increase trade limits for F2P players. Okay, so we can't just remove or increase the trade limits for F2P players because again, that would make inflation a lot worse. Okay, like that would make inflation a lot more terrible than it is right now. So you can't because there's somebody right now, suggesting remove or increase trade limits for F2P players, and while that is like interesting, I think removing that could also contribute to the inflation. I think.
No, I think the whole purpose of adding that in the first place was to reduce some of the scamming.
Yeah.
yeah, if you guys want to change anything that's
Can
like
we
very
how do we add somebody here? Okay, Claro wants to speak. Okay, so I invited Claro.
Sure, you cannot talk.
Yeah. Hello?
Okay.
You hear me?
yeah, what's up?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yo, what's up? So, I've been hearing some things guys been saying. So, one thing you said about the dungeon system, I said, well, my bad, raid system. I feel like I'm assuming most of us here played Anime Adventures, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Early in the game, there was a system that was like a dungeon system, right? We go in the dungeon, or I guess raids or same thing. We will farm the raid until we get a secret. I feel like we should have something similar to that, but um, but the more we do it, that's also could be our way of attaining relics too. We can get materials from the dungeon, so at the same time we're getting relics
Oh yeah.
and we're getting the secret unit at the same time. Like you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, 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 I understand. So right now with dungeons, I've read a lot of people saying that getting stars is hard, so I recommended that we should be able to reroll challenges. But Sub basically said it's gonna be kind of hard to do that. So that's basically how dungeons started. So originally, challenges were supposed to be rerolled, but it's gonna be hard to do that without affecting other players because some players might need specific challenges. So it became dungeons instead. So dungeons' main purpose is to basically get stars easier, so that you could reroll challenges and pick a challenge that you want to do in dungeons, and then you could essentially get stars easier, and the rewards for traits and spirit orbs are going to be better as well. And I think like what you said, like maybe getting secrets, a secret unit from that is going to be a good idea. Same with the relics. I think that's going to be a good idea as well.
Yeah, because I just feel like right now there's two main content we have that are like no offense, but they're just useless. One is Hall of Mirrors, which is like a whole different conversation we should have, and raids. At first, raids were fine because Bear King was like he was not a secret, but he was worth
Actually
grinding for
hard to
because he
get
was
for
decent.
because
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
But
so
then
uh,
the second update was the second raid. Oh my bad, you can go.
okay, yeah. So for raids, again, I'm actually thinking of maybe adding a unit to raids because again, I want I want raids to be grindable. I want raids to be a game mode that people actually grind. So I think adding a secret to raids is gonna be a pretty good idea. I genuinely think that. I genuinely believe that making raids a fun game mode that you can keep doing again and again is good. So I agree with that. Now Hall of Mirrors though.
And
Okay, you go first. You go first.
you can go. Okay, okay, my bad. 'Cause I have a lot of things that I want to like mention right here. So that one thing is Hall of Mirrors. Hall of Mirrors is a very good content, which is very interesting. The first time we have seen something like it, right? The problem is, why would I spend? I'm gonna assume 10 minutes now because of 3 times speed, or a 15% chance for one wish, when I need 10 wishes for a multi. And then on top of that, currently, unless you guys buff him, the secret unit, not secret, Arc Revenant or whatever his name is, he's mid. Like, no offense, but like he's very bad right now. To the point, like Shao Dragon. If you compare Shao Dragon and Dark Revenant, is not even fair because Shao Dragon was actually worth the grind. But Dark
Yeah, he's
Revenant,
actually
no one
like
sees a
decently
yeah,
good,
no one
but
sees the point of using him. Good DPS mid. He costs a lot of money, and his ability, we don't know officially what he does,
It's a
but
nuke.
people don't see a worth. People don't see what it's worth doing. It's a nuke, we know, but we don't know if the nuke is that worth to the point that he has 25k DPS. That's so
Okay,
bad when Shao Dragon is doing a universal buff and doing 40k DPS on top of that, which makes him stay in meta for a very, very long time.
okay. So like you
I think
said,
Shadow Dragon was
His
okay, you
decent.
guys go first.
oh, okay. So what his ability does, it's confirmed and I can say it. It does 2 times more damage than Dragon Mage's ability. So
Mhm.
So it does 4 million
But
for 4.8
but
and 4.4.
It's also got a cool
at
but the
2 minute cooldown.
at least two times
but
two
on
times more than Dragon Mage's ability.
Yeah,
What is Dragon Mage's
Dragon Mage is
abilities damage make?
2.4, 2.2 mil. Cause
let him
Yeah.
talk.
hold on,
Let
wait,
him
wait,
talk.
wait, wait. I have to do the math though.
Oh, let him
So
talk real
Revenant
quick.
would be like that and full
like
AoE
five, so
ability.
like 5 mil, so around like 5 mil is what I'm hearing. But like that's not even a fair comparison because Dragon Mage is
Yeah.
right now the best unit in the game because his DPS is insane. He does like what 500k damage with like 6 SPA full AoE
True. Yeah,
with
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
60 range. With
yeah.
60
Yeah.
range, this is a secret unit. I mean, not a secret. He's a
I was about to
portal
say.
unit, by the way, who is actually which is more enjoyable to grind than the Halls of Mirror system compared to Dark
Yeah.
Revenants, who's doing you saying I'm gonna say I'm assuming 5 mil, 5 mil nuke damage, but his DPS is 25k. That's worth in mythics now. Like that's actually worth in mythics now, bro. That's how bad that
And
is.
the
Like
cooldown
the
is
nuke
pretty
is
long.
good, and the whole and the cooldown is like what 2 minutes for 5 mil when Dragon Mage is doing that with his normal attacks by the time he gets his nuke out. Like
Oh.
Yeah,
you
Dragon
see what you
Mage
see.
is a
You
90
see
second cooldown.
yeah, and
Damn.
look,
However,
and his cooldown is
however,
lower.
however, the ability itself, the damage, on Dark Revenant is like 4 times the amount of damage.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
yeah.
but
We
the
know
thing
that.
is,
He's saying,
the
um,
point is,
I
what's
know,
the point
yeah.
of
I
that if
hear
it's
you.
a 2 minute cooldown for
I hear you.
25k DPS with 35 range?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I don't see the
Aether
premise,
Knight probably has better. If you're taking out the ability, Aether Knight
he
has more DPS than the new
more DPS
exclusive
than
secret unit.
Dark
Yeah,
Revenant,
that's crazy.
and
I
that's
don't.
even
exactly.
and that's so bad because Dark Revenant is harder to grind. Color Mirror is a fun content, but the reward system is horrible. And on top of that, I'm gonna get this point. You know how bad he is? People don't want to trade him for Gojo. And Gojo is pretty not mid, but he's not as good as he used to be. That's
Yeah.
how bad Dark Revenant is right now.
Let this
Like
man
I
preach.
feel like if you guys give him some damage buffs, maybe a little bit of range, maybe 40
Who's
range,
Gojo?
he will be fine.
First sorcerer.
Oh,
My
okay.
bad. Cursor, so that my fault, guys. I'm sorry. Like if you guys give him these type of buffs and stuff, it will make him actually worth going for. Because, like I said before, if you compare Shadow Dragon and Dark Revenants, it's not even a fair comparison. because
Okay, wait. So
because
I'm gonna have to cut you there. I'm gonna have to cut you there. So again, because there's a lot of questions you have to go to. So yeah, there's already a community poll right now going to buff Dark Revenant or yeah, buff yeah Dark Revenant basically. So have you already voted for that? Did you vote yes?
of course I did. Of
Yeah.
course I
So
did. You know I was on top of that.
yeah. So yeah, hopefully in the next update, yeah, because I agree with you. If a unit is going to be as hard to get as Dark Revenant, he should definitely be in the top 10, top 5 at least. So yeah, I agree with you
Exactly.
there.
At least. At least.
Okay, so now I have to move on to other people. So there's this guy right here named Nebula. Alright, so I just have to reply to his chat because I've been looking at it. So AB plays this game fine and die if you keep focusing on adding units. We are past that now. You need to add some sort of game mode that is competitive and has elo involved. So players of all players can enjoy it since 99% never goes for leaderboard because they can't play. Okay, so first of all, that's already planned. So just so you know, I think that's something that's already planned. PvP and tournament is something that's already planned. Okay, so it's not gonna be that easy to add, and but I think it's something that's already been talked about and it's something that's already planned. And again, Elo ranking system, third PvP with traits and no traits. That's something that we've already talked about. So PvP with traits and no traits, we've already talked about that. And then I think it was Fabi, the other guy, the other planner that recommended having an unranked and ranked PvP. So essentially how it's gonna work is unranked PvP is with traits, ranked PvP is gonna be without traits. So basically ranked PvP is fair for everyone because the level is gonna be the same. The traits are gonna be removed. Even spirits are gonna stay, and also shiny is gonna stay as well. But traits are gonna be removed. So and then that ranking thingy will probably have like rewards. We'll probably have rewards. So we are already thinking of adding a PvP system and I think a tournament system too eventually. So yeah, there's that. Okay.
Yeah, what would you guys think about PvP? It's like, you fight other players, you're both like on your little side of the map. You have to defend against the waves, and obviously, like, whoever defends the least dies. I think it's a pretty neat concept. Still, like, needs a lot of fleshing out. I think it'd be really cool though.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat baby.
Yeah,
Wait.
obviously it's going to be like an interesting concept to actually put into the game. But the thing is, you just need to like push out not enough units, but like it just needs like a time and
Hold
place.
on.
To
When you
be
mean
fair,
like survival armor, do you mean waves or do you mean like an actual set timer?
Waves.
waves.
Okay.
Wait, so the tournament could last like God knows how long?
Yeah, that's the only downfall I'm seeing
Yo.
here.
Okay,
Is
wait. So there's this guy right here. There's this guy saying it would be pay to win. Okay, the PvP system is not gonna be pay to win. Okay, you guys need to stop saying everything is pay to win because we're literally gonna remove traits. Okay, traits are gonna be removed. How is it going to be pay to win? You can grind for spirits. It's not that hard to grind for spirits. So how is it gonna be pay to win? You guys have to stop saying pay to win, blah blah blah, because it's literally not. Okay.
Maybe.
Have you ever like grinded hours for spirits?
Yeah, I have because I grinded a lot for Dragon Mage.
It's not easy to get spirits.
For like a ranked
Another
PvP mode, you could also make it so they use the same teams.
I don't know
Yeah.
about same teams.
Yeah, I don't know about the same teams. Yeah,
Variety.
yeah.
Well, like
But what
it's
about
randomized per.
what about if
like,
it was like there was like a player
thing.
mode? It's like sandbox. You can choose whatever unit, and then for ranked
Yeah.
mode, you can use only your units, but it would be like balanced and leveled to the
Yeah.
other person you're versing.
Okay, so sure. Okay.
Oh, I like that.
And there would be a skill level, obviously, to
Yeah, yeah.
match them up with.
But like sandbox and most like TD games, it's like where you test units.
Well, just like a non-ranked version
Bring me
of
food
that.
here. Bring me food here, baby.
Okay.
Wait,
Right.
so I'm a little confused. Are you guys gonna add a weekly tournament? Because I feel like that's the really good PvP system a tile defense game could really have. Especially
Yeah.
because it's like if you make one for trades and one for non-trades, that makes it more fun and
Okay, yeah, we are planning on doing that. So since a lot of the people here are saying spirits are hard to get, should we remove spirits from the PvP system? Because I mean,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
Either remove
That'd
it
be
or make
nice.
them easier to get. One of the two.
they're not hard to get though.
It's
Just
just they're
farm
not
loot.
hard to get. It's like annoying. Like if you farm
My friend,
like
if you my farm
portals,
friend my bad. My friend farmed all day with lunar and solar, the main one you should be farming, You can get like, let's say, like 300 a day. It's not like
But
trade
yeah,
crystals
but
that you have
that's
to
if you're
grow
farming
five.
24/7. Who's gonna sit there and
I
farm
mean,
24/7?
I mean,
You don't
it's
need
a
to farm
tower defense game.
24/7.
First off, we
Like,
have that's what 3 times speed is for. A 15-minute portal is turned into 3 minutes now. It's easier now with the 3 times speed. I don't think you really need to buff spirits. I think they're fine, at least in my opinion.
Mm.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
just
I
because
agree.
honestly, spirit grind isn't that bad. Like me
it's
personally,
just
I don't find myself having that much issues with getting spirits. Maybe
Yeah,
there should be
same.
a little bit of an easier avenue to get them, because I get
Yeah.
what you mean though. Like one portal only gives you like maybe 2 or 3 spirit rerolls, and that might seem a little bit egregious for the average free to play player. So like maybe in the future there could be an easier way. I'd say like if we had a merchant, there should be a way to buy spirit orbs. Wink, wink.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
also
you guys have an infinite,
Or
but it's
just
not
add
that
them to
bad.
raids or dungeon. You
yeah,
can just
yeah,
add
yeah,
them
yeah.
to raids
Yeah.
or dungeon.
Yeah, I think adding them to raids or dungeons is good because spirits are untradeable anyway, so it doesn't affect much.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's this guy
Uh,
spamming. There's this guy spamming. Please fix Crimson Spirit and other damage over time buffs because they are not working. I've reported many times. So can somebody confirm if the damage over time
there,
buffs are not working?
there are
it
spirits that are
works, but
broken.
it works.
I
I
spirit
think
works
it
too.
works.
I
I
spirit
think it
my
works. It just don't
It
stack.
fixed. I trusted today.
I heard a lot of bug reports with Crimson and I think maybe True or something with Dragon Mage, but I don't know if that
Yeah, I
got
heard
fixed.
Dragon. He said they shadow nerfed him, but I heard it was a bug, so I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
they fixed them. They fixed them.
Okay. Also, somebody here said, or same guy, Nebula. He said, remove the ability to get no spirits when summoning for spirits. So you guys were saying spirits are hard to get. What about we just remove getting no spirits from spirit
Yeah, that's
orbs?
kind of
It
dumb.
would be so much easier.
Sure.
Why is that even in the
Let me
game?
show you.
Honestly, yeah, I don't know why you could roll no
Yeah,
spirit. That's
yeah.
actually kind of dumb.
Like, yeah, that's
Like,
actually a good idea.
like
Yeah,
it,
that's
it's
a
not
good
just
idea.
that. You should have added to
You want coffee?
like trade crystals at that point.
Right. So I'm listing these down, guys. I'm listing this down, and no more no spirits from summoning.
Yeah, that'd be a very nice change.
All right. So keep it
Yeah,
coming,
that'd be.
guys. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. What do you guys want?
I got a question.
Okay.
If
Okay.
you got a minute.
What's
Like,
up, AB?
what's up? Um, what about adding security system to trading? Like, there is cookie stealers and other shit. Cookie shops that selling AnimeDefenders accounts. So people like just stealing units or items. So my idea is like you add a password or something that you typing like in the start of day. It works for about I don't know 10 hours or something. And if you didn't write your password, you can trade, you can sell your units or something. So uh, people who bought cookie or just account can just not
They
steal
can't
anything
trade it
from you.
without putting that
Yeah,
password.
yeah, like it's
Like
a
a
good idea
temporary.
because
What if
I
people
got a
forget
lot
the
of
password
friends.
though?
Yeah, but whether they're people forget their password.
I don't think Roblox can do that.
Mm,
I
Yeah.
don't
No,
think a Roblox
he's
game can
talking
do
about
that.
like
we can
like an
we can
in-game thing to put in
uh,
some sort of pin
Um,
code
we,
to be able to trade.
yeah, but yeah, what if someone like mistypes it, then they can't trade for the whole day? It's just dumb.
like we can do thing like pu- uh write your password again to confirm, you know.
Yeah, but then that wouldn't eliminate anything because anyone can just type in the same password in on all their accounts, so it's not hard.
I don't know, just it's been horrible when people losing their units like this.
So again, for losing units, I think it has to come down to being careful yourself. Because I don't even think like Roblox can actually add a password system. I don't know if Roblox can actually do
About
that.
getting in
No, he's
trouble, I
talking
don't know.
about he's talking about an in-game pin code.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
an in-game code.
It's just
He's talking about
Obviously,
there's
captcha.
killers
That literally means just
everywhere.
capture point two. Everyone's gonna hate it. Like,
Yeah, like because for example, okay, people already hate CAPTCHA. I've seen like 10 comments saying remove CAPTCHA. Imagine if you add something like that. People are gonna kind of hate it even more.
yeah,
So there's also that. So I think again when it
Capture is useless. Like,
People getting scammed is
absolutely.
obviously like it's kind of not our we it's kind of out of our control obviously on Discord and links and people clicking on stuff, but um
Yeah, but there's
Or
tillers and programs, everything. Like, it's fucking internet, bro. Everyone trying to steal something, like every
yeah.
fucking second. I just want to every player be carefully with personal information and our shit.
Yeah, because again, like there's always gonna be kids that are gonna get scammed. I mean, unfortunately, that's just the case. There's always gonna be kids that are gonna get scammed, and
Womp
Anything
womp.
that has trading involved, people are gonna want to
yeah,
take.
yeah, it's just impossible to like completely remove it.
A big way to remove it is what Bird said earlier. Just make them make real tradable, and then the booth would just be like for gyms.
Okay, so
I mean, what
there's one guy right here, the frowny face. He said, "Stop dishing out just DPS units. We need different types of units, not just DPS units. We need summoning units, trapping units, debuffing units." All right, what do you guys think about more
I
unit
agree with
types?
that.
Okay, Perry, come take the
help
stage,
you?
bro.
Well, yeah, I think every single update, I think update, what was it, update 5 with the new realm, it really shed some light on just how uncreative some of the secrets are. Because as it stands, like the new secrets, they don't have any cool, unique mechanics that make them feel secret. They kind of just feel like another unit with a bigger damage number slapped on
Yeah.
it. So, like, the next secret units should definitely have like unique intrinsic mechanics only they have. And obviously they should be strong as well, but they should also feel unique because I think that's what actually makes a secret worth grinding for. Like in the case of let's say Sung Jin Woo, he's like a super old unit, update 0 unit. People still want him and they still grind for him. Why? Because he's unique. He's the only like true summoner unit in the game. Obviously there's a Legion captain, but her summoning kind of sucks in comparison to his. And let me see what other secret units have, quote unquote unique mechanics. I guess you could give it to Igris since he was the first one to have a nuke ability,
Yeah.
but now that's kind of been overdone. But you guys get what I'm trying to say, right? The next secrets shouldn't just be like a bigger damage number. There should actually be something cool tied to them so they
Yes.
can feel more secret.
Do you
Like,
have any
you got
ideas?
any ideas how to
Actually, I think
build?
some of the second evos that we planned. I think Perry, you know this. Some of the second evos that are planned already have pretty unique. Yeah, they have some cool stuff. Okay, so you guys that are saying that we just keep on dishing DPS units. So the new second evos that are gonna get added, they have a lot
Watch
of
that though. Watch
yeah,
that.
yeah, but they just have cool stuff. Okay, they just have cool stuff.
Yep.
And some of the new units, some of the new double evos, I think they're gonna be meta because of the unique stuff that they're gonna have. I think.
I just
Are
hope
they
it's
like
not
new or like just
zero
the
point
same
0.1
things
change.
already in the game?
So
They
yeah,
will have
right.
unique stuff.
Yeah, they'll have unique stuff, and the double evos are basically the older mythics. Okay, the older mythics.
Hmm.
Is it multiple or just the one that was voted on?
There'll be
I don't.
multiple.
There will be multiple. Yeah, there will be
We
multiple.
won't say which ones, but we'll say there'll be
Yeah,
multiple.
there will be multiple, and right now, guys, don't recommend secrets to get second Evo because again, the purpose of the second Evo is to make mythics have value. Okay, and also not just mythics because all of the people are saying, okay, you better not just make it stars to evolve this. So it's not just gonna be stars. Okay, legendary units, epic units, they're gonna have some sense in the next update. So, yeah, it's not just gonna be stars. Legendary and mythic units are gonna have more value in the next update. It's not just gonna be grinding portals. It's not just gonna be grinding stars. Of course, there's gonna be a lot of grind related with this, but it's not just gonna be stars. Okay, you're not just gonna be grinding for stars essentially.
AB. What about like shiny system? Like, if you have shiny mythic, you ever it and it's shiny secret.
Okay, so
Is
for
that
for so obviously, I think you should. Actually, I don't think we've discussed what we're gonna do with shiny double evos if they're gonna have like a second cosmetic. I don't think we've discussed that yet, have we?
like
Ooh, we
still
actually haven't.
like still shiny versus shiny is more valuable. I can't say this
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. Because I think how that's gonna work. Okay, so I think what I'm proposing actually, what I'm proposing for this second Evo is you're gonna need units as well. You're gonna need units and stars to evolve your mythic. Okay, so you're gonna need units. You're gonna need stars, and that's basically how we're gonna make getting these double Evo unique, right?
Hmm.
So that's the plan. So, for a shiny mythic, to get to double Evo, I think you're gonna need another shiny mythic to probably evolve him. So I think that's how it's gonna work.
It's like shiny mythics is easy to get, like very easy. Maybe making it like same with percent, like we got it in banners or portals. Like you have a basic mythic or you have a shiny mythic, you still get the percent for shiny. Like if you have a mythic, you just get more chance to get shiny.
Oh, I get it. Okay, I
So
get it.
it will be fair. Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing with that
Sorry for
is,
my English.
yeah, yeah, it's fine, it's fine. I can actually understand you. English is not my first language as well. So I guess what you're trying to say is if you have a shiny mythic and you're gonna double evolve him, it's not a guaranteed shiny mythic, but there's just gonna be a
Yep.
higher
Yep.
chance. I think that
Hmm.
makes sense since so basically
It's
what
not
he's
predicted.
saying, okay, what he's saying is
So if we have shiny, there's a chance where it won't be shiny when we evolve it.
that's his recommendation. That's his recommendation because his
Yeah, it's
suggestion.
kind
That's
of
his
dumb.
suggestion. Okay, but the
It's kind
thing
of dumb,
is,
but still.
wait. The thing is, these units I think shouldn't even be tradable. I mean, if they're tradable, I think you're right that they shouldn't be. Because honestly, if shiny mythics are easy to get, I get his point. Shiny mythics are mad easy to get. So if these, double evo units are gonna be tradable, and you just need a shiny mythic in order to, get another shiny double evo. I mean, that's kind of gonna be counterintuitive, or it's gonna be a little bit too easy to get shiny. That's what he's trying to say.
Gonna increase the amount that you need for different rarities.
Yeah, I
Hey,
guess.
what about? I got a little idea about it. So look, we got basic mythic and shiny mythic. Um, we got like basic version, Evo, basic Evo version, and
Shiny.
shiny Evo version. Yep. But there's little chance about getting another shiny version. There's more rarer, you know. You
I
still
think
get
I, th- I
shiny
think I
from
think
your
I think
shiny
I think we
mythic.
can't. I think it's better, like what Josh said, to just basically increase the requirements for a shiny mythic. Because again, if somebody out there has a shiny mythic, especially for a beginner, because this double evo is going to be in some ways for people that can't really afford some of the other units, right? So that's basically the target for this update. So again, if we're going to make it so that the mythics or shiny mythics only have a chance to become a shiny mythic when double evolved, those free to play players are gonna have a harder time. And since this update is kind of for them, I think it's gonna be better to just increase the amount of mythic units you need in order to evolve a shiny mythic to double evo. So I think that's how we should do it.
So it's either feed your unit with the same unit to like for a chance to double evo it, or have a certain amount of them to guarantee evo it.
Yeah, yeah. So I think, yeah, I already said that it's probably better to just increase the amount of mythics you need to evolve a shiny mythic, because if it's gonna be chance, it's gonna kind of screw over a lot of people.
Now what about like spirits and traits on it?
I think the spirit and traits should be kept.
What if they're
Carry over, right?
no, but
Yeah.
like what if they're two different traits?
Did you guys discuss any new map mechanics? Yeah,
No, we didn't. We actually never talked about the
Someone had
map mechanics.
suggested like
like
adding hills and teleports, like not just having the whole thing flat. Adding like
like
like in
yeah, yeah.
sorry, go ahead.
No, no, no. Sorry.
Just like little different things on the actual pathway instead of making it all flat with different turns.
Yeah.
Have a hill, have like something underground, like a passage where they can't be hit for a certain amount of time and then it teleports out to another side. You know, like you ever play Bloons? You know those kind of maps where
Oh,
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah, that's
those
pretty
are
good,
bombs.
honestly. So
Like, we
again,
need.
so Josh, let's go back to your question for the double evo. So I guess if there's two traits, I think we should keep the rarest one.
Okay. I don't
Or
know how that
maybe
would be
or maybe they
done.
should just be able to pick which trait they want the double evo to
Okay.
be.
Evolve. Wait, when you evolve the best trait, then you click the one that you want to evolve.
Yeah. No, no, no.
Yeah,
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Yeah.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, just like what Mr. Rhino said. So when you're gonna evolve the mythic units, you're just basically gonna pick the one that you want to evolve, the one with the trait you want to have for the double evo.
And the other shiny mythics are gonna be sacrificed, right? That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, the other mythics. So we're not gonna
Yeah, they
need
would.
Okay.
we're not gonna need shiny mythics too. We're not gonna need shiny mythics for the double evo. I'm saying that if I'm saying that if you have a shiny mythic, you should have shiny mythic requirements to also evolve that unit. I think.
Unless there was like a chance for it to give like a better trait or like a double. Like you know how rank rerolls does it when
Oh
you
yeah. You know what?
and
That's
if you
actually a pretty good idea. That's actually a pretty good idea, for that there should be a chance for it to be a double trade.
like let's say you just had all almighties or something and then like there's a chance where it gives you like almighty Sonic or almighty Crown, I don't know, just
Yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's actually pretty good. Like I think having multiple almighty units, and then double evoing them, and then the mythic units that you're gonna use to double evo that unit. I think if they're all almighty, I think you should have a chance to get a double trade. I think that's gonna be a pretty good
Just
feature.
like the only tough thing with that is like if there is 5 units and each unit is a different trait, like how would that be determined of like the average or what's the best or what it would get up, upgraded to
Mm,
unless
But
I don't know.
but I think this system should be used only for units that is not tradable, cause they're gonna
Yeah.
fuck
Again,
the
we have been
Right.
a lot.
discussing. Yeah, again, we have been
That's
discussing how double evo should not be tradable. I think they shouldn't be tradable. I think we should make a community poll for that. We don't have a community poll for that. Yeah, we don't.
I just don't see like if I were to double evo my Shadow Dragon shiny, you know, it was a tradable unit and now I can't trade it. It like loses doesn't lose value
Value?
because it's still an OP unit and you need it to grind, but like what if you want to get rid of it or you want to get something
Well,
else?
True.
maybe this one's mythics. Okay, so I guess for secrets we can make double evo secrets tradable, because again, double evo secrets are gonna be an entirely different conversation. You know, because they're also gonna be much harder to get.
But we
So
can unevo them, right? And then get like something like
I think just adding an I think just I think yeah I think just adding an unevo mechanic is gonna make it better. It's gonna solve all of our problems. So we can make the double evo untradeable, but then we can just unevo them if we want to sell it. The problem with this, like how Josh said, I actually just thought of this. The problem with this is if we want to unevo, or sorry, if we want to unevo a double evo and we sacrifice, units with Almighty, how is the game gonna remember what to give us back, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's actually a problem
Mhm.
if we do add unevo.
And you also have like it's not nothing major, but you have the unit level, which
Yeah,
is a minor thing.
yeah,
It's
for sure.
mainly just the traits, the spirits on it, or just like because you're sacrificing the units to double evo it. Now, if they weren't tradable and you'd have to unevo one, then like what are you getting back in return?
Hmm. I think we should just make secret double evos tradable, because secrets are already hard to get. So I think it wouldn't really affect it that much. And also, I think we should also be very careful in adding double evo secrets, because the entire purpose of double evo is to make mythics catch up to secrets. So if we were gonna add, double evo to all the secrets as well, then the double evo is kind of pointless, right? So I think we should be very careful in adding double evo to secrets as well. Maybe instead of adding double evo to secrets, we could add relics to secrets instead of double evo. So that could
true.
that could be like their unique thing. So for example, Poseidon, right? So Poseidon, not every secret will have a relic, But somebody like Poseidon, for example, he has like his trident, right? So maybe his relic is gonna be his trident, and if you give him his trident, maybe he's gonna gain an ability or a major stat buff, or he's gonna do something cool. I think that's gonna be pretty good.
How do you gain the? How do you think we're gonna grind for the
The relics. Somebody here said dungeons, and yeah, dungeons. Somebody here said dungeons because I think it does make sense for relics to be in dungeons. So yeah, I guess secrets should not have a double evo, or if we are gonna add double evo to them, it shouldn't be that many secrets with double evo because it's gonna ruin the purpose of mythics getting double evo, which is to balance them out.
I'm
Are
assuming
these
there's like
relic?
a relic shop. No?
Yeah, we could also probably add a relic shop.
Yeah, because I'm assuming when you grind for the dungeons, shouldn't be only for one unit. It would be like multiple units.
Yeah.
That would be.
Okay, so there's this guy right here. He's been spamming for so long. I'm gonna add Phoenix. He says, "Stop yapping about double evos and must focus on what others are saying." Okay, Phoenix, I'm gonna grant your wish. I'm gonna let you speak on stage. He says remove RR price limit, and he's gonna debate us on it. Okay, so invite to speak. Okay, this is gonna be nice. Okay, I invited him to speak. Okay, there you go.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah. Now go. You're free to talk now.
All right, look, hear me out. Everybody trades RRs, right? Or do you want me to call them trade crystals in this?
We don't.
Or whatever you want.
Everybody's trading crate crystals. They're the new currency. Why have a market cap on them if it's just gonna keep causing more scams?
You said it's the new
It makes
currency.
no sense. Why make them untradeable when you could just fix the problem by removing the cap?
Well, you're not really fixing a problem. You're putting a small band-aid on a much bigger problem, which will only get worse over time. Like I don't think that would be fixing a problem. You would just be doing like a band-aid fix for a very fat problem in the future.
I
That's why
don't
some
think
people are saying that.
I don't think fully removing it is the way to resolve it, but I think increasing the limit could definitely
Increasing the
maybe
cap could work too, but I think fully removing it would just cause more issues.
in a bad way.
In
Removing
my
it.
opinion, yes.
So what are you suggesting again?
I say either increase the market cap or remove it fully.
Market carb cap.
So you're
That's what
saying
I'm gonna call
instead
it,
of
the market
making it
cap.
400 each to make it less, like 300 each?
Make
Oh.
it more.
That's okay. I thought that's what I just said.
Already being sold at like 1,000 each, bro.
I'm confused what you originally said. I thought you said originally take it off completely, like no cap,
Yeah.
Keep the market cap off complete, yeah.
and then
But if you can't do
you
that,
kind of
increase it.
contradicted it.
Oh.
Oh,
Why? What are we doing?
So we're
um,
gonna see what the developers would say to that. 'Cause we don't really have a.
Waiting for
yeah. I
him to
mean
speak,
that's
but he
been
doesn't seem to
discussed with
speak
the
to
whole
me.
limit of selling them for 400, and everyone wants to sell it for more, and then people are getting scammed because of it. But I don't see
They're
any
kind of
harm
making
in
it so people have
increasing
to
it.
circumvent the system. They're trading and then having to wait for gems. You might as well just either remove the system or increase the limit.
I think they'll be open to increasing it.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's already in community polls, right? It's already in community poll. Oh, it's not. It's not in community
Well,
polls.
in community poll, you just put remove it.
Is there a limit cap on every item?
No, I think
Like
I,
Not a lot of them, yeah.
yeah, there is, there is
bus binds.
most items, but
Glasses too.
the main problem is really just straight crystals. It's just straight crystals right now. That's the main problem.
Yeah. I'd say just increase it to 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Why trade crystal worth 1,000 anyway? Is it
Inflation.
like the inflation?
Inflation.
Oh.
Because everybody wants All Might,
Being
bro.
being how easy it is to get gems compared to how hard it is to get trade crystals also.
Makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense.
Applying
Well,
that.
guys, I gotta go right now, so I'm gonna head out. But thank you for everyone that asked
You have a
questions.
good day.
Have
Yeah,
a
yeah.
good day.
Too.
Have a
see
good
y'all
day.
later.
Have a good day.
All right, let's keep going. Okay, so
Maybe.
Yeah.
Did you like by any chance did you talk about new traits or something?
Yeah, I actually did post an announcement on my personal Discord asking people for traits. So one trait thing that I'm thinking of is buffing Prodigy to also add increased worthiness. So Prodigy, I
Like
recommended it to also add
brand
increased
new
worthiness.
traits.
Okay, so for brand new traits, I think we have to be very careful of adding brand new traits because a lot of people
Yeah,
might say it's
yeah.
pay to win. So if you guys have any trait ideas, then you guys should comment it right now. Any trait ideas are there in YouTube stream and also on Discord.
I mean, it would only, I don't know about the pay to win thing for adding another trade. It depends on like what the trade is and the rarity of it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so
I mean,
just
I don't
any
think we
also
should
suggestions
add.
then. Any
also pay to
suggestions?
win.
Oh. I don't think we should
Also
add a
pay to
new
win.
trait that would be more rare
Yeah,
than Almighty.
honestly,
No,
it should be below Almighty.
I don't think so either.
no,
I'd say
something
Because
maybe
don't
either.
forget,
like
look at that.
working.
Every unit is busted it, so it's just pointless to grind for the other ones. Without traits, I mean.
Yeah.
Alright, so let me just answer a few of the people talking here. So add you can sweep. Okay, add you can swap traits by using an item. We can't add trait swap mechanics. Okay, that will number one ruin the economy so much. And that will also ruin the joy of getting new traits. Okay, so we can't add trait swapping mechanics. And then what else? We also can't add a new trait that's rarer than Almighty. We just can't because it's going to be. I just think it's not really necessary
Almighty's
to add a new
already
trait.
that
Yeah,
good. If it had a double trade, that's what really
yeah,
kills it.
yeah. We don't need another trait rarer than Almighty. Okay, we don't need one. Probably less rare than Almighty, around the same rarity as Requiem. So, but not rarer than Almighty.
If they add a trait where they could deal damage through their shields, but that will make the crystal word one of the spirits useless.
Yeah, you can't add that.
No, the spirits is really just for the stats. It's either cooldown, damage, crit, range.
Because something. Stop talking.
Someone said Almighty too.
Oh my god.
We're not adding that.
All right, so what about higher booth taxes?
Oh,
Higher booth taxes.
like, how much are we talking?
Yeah, somebody recommended here. Yeah. What's your thoughts on this?
What's the tax right now? Is it 3%?
I don't think the
3%.
community is gonna like getting taxed.
It doesn't really affect me. I don't use booth that much. So,
Well, right now it's what, 3%?
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm,
52%
yeah.
tax? Yo.
What?
No.
No, 50 is way too much.
I think 3%.
Yeah,
Wait.
50 is way too much. 50 is way too much.
Wait, why are people saying like 10 above 10%?
Okay, so what about stat
You know,
transfer? Stat transfer. What about stat transfer?
Ooh,
Stat-
that's something that I thought they should add like a long time ago.
Yeah, me too. Stat
I was
transfer.
expecting it was already in the game, but I thought wrong. That would be another good one. Stat transfer. You can only stat transfer the same like rarity, not like a rare
Hmm.
to a mythic. That'll be dumb.
Yeah.
Like a mythic to a
No.
secret is fine too.
Stat like the S, A, B.
Yeah.
Eh.
Fine.
Okay, so there's another guy that wants to get in, so I guess I'm just gonna invite him.
Real quick
Okay.
though, with the gem thing, just for a sec, increasing the tax
Yeah.
of it is honestly just gonna increase inflation because people are gonna want them more.
That is true.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so you guys have your answer, okay? You guys have your answer. Adding gem taxes. Number one, the community is gonna be furious, and it's gonna increase the inflation as well. Okay, so you can't have higher gem taxes. Okay, so let's add this other guy here. You better have something good to say. Okay. Because he said let. Okay, okay.
Yo.
Go.
Okay, so you've been thinking about higher tax, but the whole reason inflation is happening is because gems are useless. Nobody wants to use them on summoning because they just don't want to summon on these garbage secrets. You need to add more secrets to the banner, because right now we've got Demon King, Hikari, and Sung Jin Woo. Sung Jin Woo is the only one Shut up, bro. I don't need a bottle of water. Sungjin was the only one that's worth it. Like the only
Well,
one.
well, having also we talked about that the daily merchant thing. That maybe you can use your gems in there. That can kind of give more use to gems instead of just using it on banners. You know, you
Yeah,
can
I
Yeah.
was
also use
also
it
thinking
there.
we don't really
What kind of
need
item
like
could be in the daily merchant?
they're like stars and stuff. Like you could put stars into the daily merchant because
Siguro sinasabi ni Bill, ang laki naman ng toy
Yeah.
ko.
Yeah. All right, keep going, guys. My
okay,
bad.
so
My girl is here. My girl is here. So she's talking. So you guys can keep going.
Hi guys.
okay, so
So
what I was
Nothing.
thinking, new trait idea, just a small one real quick. New trait idea. The trait is like 1% chance, 0.8% chance, whatever. It will place traps around the track inside your unit's range, which deal 10% of the damage that your unit does.
Ooh.
this is a trait, not a
Yeah,
spirit.
a new
Is that
trait.
a trait?
Yeah, a new trait.
No,
I
you
think it's
can't. That's more of a spirit.
That's a spirit. Oh man.
Yeah, because the traits are specifically just like for
that buff.
stats.
Okay. Yeah.
So new spirit then. Okay,
What
no,
ab-
I'm done.
what about the a mythic spirit? Okay. All right. So again, to gems, to adding stuff usage for gems. All right. So number one, dungeons is gonna require gems, to do again. So that's one, and the other one is relics for secrets. That's one that I'm proposing, and then you can also upgrade those relics. So the currency that you need to upgrade relics is gonna be gems. So that's two. And then three, there's gonna be merchants someday. I don't know when it's gonna get added, but it's already planned. And then that's also gonna have gems. So that's three that were already planned. And maybe I'm thinking double evos should also have a gem. Like instead of using gold to evolve the double evos, I think we should use gems to evolve the double evos because gems are mad easy to get. So that's four.
Gem needs some sort of use though too.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
I
gold. I
meant
mean,
gold,
sorry.
gold, gold. Okay, so for gold, I think like people said, there
I
should be
think
a gold
gold.
merchant.
Gold could be the merchant shop, and then everything else could
Yeah.
be gems.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
You can even maybe craft items like for stars into bigger stars for gems, if you
Yeah.
had obviously multiple, or essences for like portals to recraft a portal maybe.
Okay, so there's a guy
Obviously, it
right
would keep
here.
more
Okay,
gems.
okay. So there's a guy. His name is Luca. He's basically saying exclusive traits to exclusive type of units like summoner only trait and stuff like that. Okay, so for one, a summoner only trait is gonna be super specific, and again, traits are mainly meant for stats. Okay, and also if we do add a exclusive trait to exclusive units, it's gonna be kind of harder. It's gonna be kind of pay to win, or not pay to win, but harder to get. Because, like, for example, if you need to have a specific trait on a specific unit, I think that's gonna piss a lot of people off. So there's that. Alright, so another person here who has a question. More guild features with gold and gem prices. So there are stuff already planned for guild features. So again, eventually when PvP does happen, I think guild wars are going to be a thing eventually. So there's a lot of so basically right now guilds don't have that much use, but eventually they're gonna have a use, especially when PvP gets introduced. Okay, when PvP gets introduced, guilds can become more useful. But right now we're gonna have to add new features to actually do what we want to do with guilds. So yeah, there's that. Add unit more passives. I don't think we need more passives for our units. We don't need more passive for our units. And there's another question right here. Do you guys even look at Spotlight? I look at Spotlight. I read all the comments. I relay some of the ideas from Spotlight, but not everything that gets into Spotlight is pretty good. And then, can we get SSS stat, please? Okay, so we actually did make a community poll for SSS stat, and it was a majority no. Not a majority no, but it was very divided, and I think SSS stat is going to be a little bit much. I don't think we need an SSS stat.
Yeah, it's just also gonna make infinites longer.
Wait, can you
Yeah,
repeat
for
that?
sure.
Yo, you're getting pinged by the same guy.
Who?
I'm gonna call him out. Random Vendom. I mean, like 20 times already.
Yeah, buff Sage, please add an ability to him where it turns into a huge golden Buddha and stomps the ground in a huge AoE stun. Okay, so for one, balancing, I don't think that's really ours because we planned the updates, but there's a whole other team that talks about balancing. But maybe, I think maybe we can actually do something for that. I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. The Athenic secrets are mad easy to get. They're supposed, okay. The Athenic secrets are super easy to get. Okay, the Athenic secrets are mad easy to get. You have two really good units there. Yeah, but they are now. Yeah, they are now. So the Athenic secrets are super easy to get now. You have two free meta units, Poseidon and Radiant Monarch. So I mean, adding they don't all have to be that good, especially since they're mad easy to get. A guild shop for boosts, item, and so on for gems. The higher the level of the guild, the better the items and so on. Okay, so a guild shop for boosts, items, and so on for gems. The higher the level of guild. Okay, I think that's actually a pretty good requirement. So a guild shop for boosts and items, and the higher the level your guild, the better the items are gonna be on sale. So I'm actually gonna note that. I'm gonna put that in the notes in my notes here. Will the PvP be similar to Balloons Tower Defense? No, the PvP will. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I don't know.
What's your
Limit.
ideas?
Um.
You guys wanna say your
Yeah.
Phoenix before we go and like pick another
Yeah.
team?
Phoenix, you go talk.
Hold on. So I'm thinking like weekly tournaments, whereas like a challenge, whoever gets the highest wave, then it's like placements, you know? But everybody gets a reward. As long as you participate in the tournament, you get a reward. But like the higher up you get in the placements, you get a better reward.
Do you want like the reward to be? What would you want the reward to be?
Like just like gems, trade crystals, spirits, just basic stuff. But it's like a weekly thing people can do to try and get just a bunch of stuff.
Would you want like a unit
I don't think
along
units.
with
I
like
don't think
first place?
first place maybe a unit, but I don't think it's really necessary.
You wouldn't think so.
Honestly,
Nah.
honestly, a title like the strongest is actually gonna go so hard.
Yeah.
What if the unit isn't tradable?
I mean that might work. Just get like a cool unit that's kind of like a flex. Like first, second, and third get a unit. First place gets a shiny of that unit maybe.
Okay, let me just talk here. So this guy El Chambiador, can y'all think about the people who cannot macro or alt farm? Because for those people, it's not easy to get the Athenic secrets. Okay, so I get where you're coming from, but I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. Not everything is supposed to be easy to get, and those units are literally already the easiest to get. Macro and alt farm is a part of the game, and if we make these units any easier to get, it would literally break the economy. Okay, you can't have all of these stuff for free. And also,
Yeah.
just because you don't do alt farm or macro doesn't mean it's impossible to get these stuff. You can actually trade for them. You can actually trade for them. Like there are multiple ways, especially since 3 times speed is already added. Let me actually give you one, okay? Farm with other people, get to wave 60, get limit breaker, sell that, repeat the process until you have enough gems to either buy or spin for one of those secrets. There's a lot of ways. You just have to really think of them. Okay, not everything has to be easy. Okay, not everything has to be free. Just because it's you don't have it doesn't mean it's supposed to be easy. Okay. Alright, you guys can keep going.
Okay, yeah. Do you guys have
Did
any
did just left.
Nah, I think I'm done to be honest.
Alright, alright.
Thank you,
See ya.
man, for.
Okay. I'll invite somebody else. Who here has a pretty good idea? Okay. Alright, Phoenix. My bad.
I did have a question for you regarding PvP.
Hmm.
What is your imagination for PvP? Like, what are you wanting to do with it? What are your plans?
Hmm.
You said it's
So
not gonna be like balloons. What is your plans for it?
so first of all, I haven't played Bloons TD yet, and the main I don't really know how that's gonna we don't really know how it's gonna work yet because for one we need to actually talk to the developers to actually plan these things because maybe our ideas aren't actually possible, so we're gonna have to talk to them first. But all I know right now is there's gonna be one PvP with traits that's gonna be ranked, and then there's gonna be another one with no traits, and that's gonna be unranked. And we're also talking about sandbox stuff like being able to pick any unit that you want and then using that in PvP. But how it works exactly, I don't really know yet. Maybe we're gonna have to talk to the developers first before we can actually say how it's gonna work.
Alright, that makes sense. That makes sense. I got you.
Puno na yung tubig mo to. Ay,
Okay.
Also,
have any
also,
milk.
what's your opinion on the people spamming nerf, no trait, and no spirit challenge? How can I win a game when there's a boss with 5 million life and my best unit can only do 50k damage?
We are.
Um.
I wrote it down on my notes actually.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We
All right.
were
So
talking about it with the developers.
yeah, nerf no trait and no spirit. Yeah, I think we should actually nerf that. There's a lot of
Pretty. To nerf it.
yeah,
There you go, people.
especially before they added especially before they added um
Skip.
yeah, and also the ability for hybrid units to hit borrowed units. It was mad hard back then.
No, it's not. Yeah, I tried it myself. Whenever there is a no trait and no spirit, I usually just skip it. So maybe I'll talk to them about it.
Okay, so there's a lot of other things here. Okay, okay, Phoenix, you go first.
I have nothing right now. How about you?
All right. Thank you, man, for saying your ideas to us.
Thank you. It was nice meeting y'all.
Yeah, you too, you too.
All right.
Have a good day.
You too.
How to
Okay.
join a final team? I wanted.
You want to pick a person?
Mm.
Okay, 2 times speed and 3 times speed to the settings is already being discussed. Okay, it's already being discussed right now.
Oh,
Yeah, two
I
times.
actually had a discussion with the developers. I forgot what they said, but it was about something making the realm to become private because it does get pretty annoying. I don't know what they said though, but hopefully they somehow will be able to make it so realm will have a private server.
Also, AB, I wanted to ask one thing.
Okay.
You said you're gonna like do something with dungeons. What is dungeon? Can you explain to me? I
Okay,
didn't
so
hear it.
how dungeons is gonna
Mm-hmm.
work is, so for everybody watching, how dungeons is gonna work is already in community polls. I don't think it's gonna get added in the next update, but probably in the update after the one that's gonna get added. How dungeons are gonna work is it's going to be similar to challenges. Okay, so the original suggestion was to basically make challenges rerollable, but it's gonna be very hard to do that and probably impossible to do it without ruining the experience for other players, because dungeons are, I forgot how Sub explained it, but yeah, it's gonna be very hard to reroll challenges and not ruin the experience for other people. So instead of that, we added dungeons. So dungeons is going to be like challenges, but you can reroll which challenges you're gonna do, and also the drops are gonna be better. And there's going to be one free try per day, and then the days after that, or after that, you're gonna need to use gems to try the dungeon, and you can only try once per day still, or sorry, once per hour. So that's how it's gonna work.
Did he do something with reward? I hate saying R in English.
Yeah.
Like the price, the price.
Ah, the price is gonna be better
Price.
spirit or better spirit orb drops. That's one. Trade crystal drops two, and eventually it's gonna drop relics, and eventually it's gonna drop relics as well, and other stuff. And then also it's gonna drop the stars, the stars required for the evos. It's gonna drop that.
Mm-hmm.
So those are the stuff that the dungeons are gonna drop eventually. So right now we still don't have the relics, but when that eventually does get added, if it does get added, that's gonna be in dungeons as well.
Good.
Yeah. Okay. So any other person here that asks questions?
What about we just up some people who wants to talk, so they ask the question right
Alright,
now?
who wants to talk? Who wants to talk? Alright, who wants to talk?
Raise your hand,
Please, I
guys.
want to talk.
I want to talk.
Okay.
It's
Mr.
been
Rhino, you invite people. Mr. Rhino, you invite people.
Oh, alright.
it's been 5 beers. God.
Alright, guys. I'll ping this guy. But I invited him. Right? I think I just clicked 2 people.
Oh, there
Add
you go.
yacht level to units.
Hello? Wait, what was your question? Wait, what was it again?
Can you add yacht units to like units?
What did you
Excuse me?
say?
Yacht level? Yacht level. Yacht level.
Okay, can you move
Like
him?
the higher yacht level, the more damage.
No, 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 no. Alright. I'm so sorry, guys. I never knew. What the freak? I'm so sorry.
All right, we're gonna be more careful. What did he just say? Alright, if Josh was here, we would be banned.
Alright. Hello, Max. Max.
You know, it's school time. We need to teach them homework.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't
Yo,
see this mute.
Max.
Well,
Okay.
For
What
gem
are
inflate, I
your
would say
suggestions?
that, like for dungeons or something else, what's gonna be added? How much more gems you have, that expensive is it? You know what I mean? Like if you have like 500 mil, it's gonna cost, I don't know, like 50k, and if you have 100k, it's gonna cost 1k or something like this.
Wait, what are you talking
Hmm.
about? Dungeons?
Dungeons, for an example.
Alright.
That's, I think, gonna help for the gem inflation as well.
He's like, is he like, wait, what do you mean by that? Are
I
you going
mean,
to
like,
answer?
if you have, so that the
Pause the
game
recording
tracks how
so you
much gems you have, and how more gems you have, that more you need to pay.
Oh.
I think that's not
I
how.
think this would
But
help.
wouldn't that be unfair for everybody?
Yeah, and also it's gonna be too broken. That's not how
Yeah,
dungeons are
but
designed. How it's designed right now, again, it's like challenges. You can only do it once per day for free, and then after that, you're gonna need to pay gems once per hour. And I think what we could do is maybe increase the amount of gems you need to use in order to enter the dungeons if you have already done it. You know, it increases as you do the dungeons more and more. So, for example, if you have like if you've already done the dungeons 5 times that day, it's going to be more expensive than when you did it the first time. I think we could also do that to help gem inflation.
okay.
But we
Or
can't do the
like for
minutes
the
thing. We
scamming
can't do the
aspect.
minutes. Okay. Scamming.
Yeah, or for the scamming thing, I would maybe add a middleman NPC in trading. This would be good as well, I think.
Middleman NPC. I think somebody already suggested that here, and Josh said,
Okay.
we shouldn't even have a middleman NPC. So, I don't even know how that's gonna work though. I mean, how is that gonna work though? Like maybe we could actually do. Okay, I'll try to list it down and see if we could maybe discuss it with them. Like I'm thinking, there's gonna be an NPC that's gonna hold both of your trades. So if you confirm, then he's gonna the trade the items are gonna go to that NPC, and then you could still but you could still probably cancel, and then the middleman NPC will give you back the stuff. I think that's possible. I think that's possible. But
We
again,
can talk about it.
Yeah, or
but I
like,
think again, how will that like work? I think we're gonna have to discuss with the devs more.
maybe just add like that you can use gems in trading. I mean, for example, you said that's gonna ruin boosts, but for example, look at Pet Simulator or something like the games. Their boosts are there used a lot as well.
Um, I mean, AnimeDefenders isn't Pet Simulator. I think
Yeah, I know, but it is just an example.
okay. I think because I think Pet Simulator is different. Because for one, Pet Simulator I haven't played Pet Simulator yet, but I think with Pet Simulator how it works is you mainly just sell your pets in the booths, but here, if you make gems tradable in what would the purpose of the boots be then? I mean, there's literally gonna be zero purpose for the boots. I think less and less people are gonna use it because the only reason people use the boots is to either AFK sell or to sell units. Yeah, it's probably just AFK sell and to trade gems. I think there's really not gonna be much use for trading gems, but
Yeah, I know what you mean. But or maybe just do that you can that in trading or something like this, the tax is higher than in the booth. That it says,
I think we're gonna have to discuss gem trading because again, boots are added for gems. I think boots are added for gems, and removing boots, removing gems or adding gem trading is gonna again kind of ruin the purpose for boots, and it's going to be less needed. I think it's gonna be much better to just not add gem trading. But maybe I'll still try and bring it up with the other planners. I'll still try to bring it up with the other planners.
Yeah. Alright. Is there
okay,
anything else, Max, that you
yeah,
want to share with
thank
us?
you.
Alright, so this guy
Bye.
spamming. There's this guy Osai.
Thank you for your
Alright,
time.
Osai, I'm gonna hear you out, buddy. He's been spamming for like
You too.
hours
Bye.
now. Okay, Osai, he's been spamming for so long. I'm gonna actually take him. Okay, invite to speak. There you
Okay,
go.
my bad to spam, but everyone
No,
else
it's
was
fine. It's
saying
fine.
it,
It's fine.
so
It's
I
fine. It's
kind of
fine.
Okay, so I have a few ideas. I also have a few questions. So when you're talking about the PvP game mode, are you? I know somebody else mentioned this, but are you thinking sort of like Bloons TD battles, like a real time thing where you both have the same units, or is it like not real time and you have like a set amount of days to get higher waves than this person in infinite mode, like a 1v1 where it's like over the course of a week, or like what are you thinking with that?
Okay, so wait. So first of all, again, I already mentioned this. When it comes to PvP, we don't really know how it's gonna work yet because, I mean, we do, first of all, we don't know, we don't have that much knowledge on scripting. That's one. So we don't really know if our ideas are gonna be possible. And two,
Yeah.
we also need to discuss with the other planners because there's only two of us here, and I think the other planners need to also have their own ideas. So right now, we're just planning PvP, and since it's a very big feature, right? We don't really have that much idea of how it's gonna work. But you can always have suggestions on how it's gonna work.
Yeah,
How would
yeah,
you want the PvP
totally.
to work,
All right,
Osai?
so give your
Um,
suggestion.
I I think that real time PvP would probably be a little, not a little bit more difficult. It would probably be much more difficult. And if real time PvP wouldn't be able to work, I think that a good way to like compromise would be you like match up with a person and then you have like a couple hours or like you have a full day to get a higher wave in infinite mode like than the other person, and then whoever wins gets like a gem reward or like they get a certain amount of trait crystals or whatever. um but that's PvP mode might not even be like possible to do in that sense.
So I get what you're
It would
kind of
just,
saying.
yeah.
If you become like first place, what would you want the reward to be?
um Shoot, honestly I don't know. Maybe trait crystals would be, I feel like it could either be good or it could be bad because of the way that the economy is right now. But
Yeah.
I think wishes would be too good almost. So
Okay, so I
gems would
guess
probably
so I
be
get
way
what you're
better.
trying to. I guess what you're trying to say is, sorry if you guys can hear the dogs. So I guess what you're trying to say is PvP should be sort of like you queue up with some guy and then it's gonna drop you in infinite, and then whoever gets higher wave will win. You're kind of saying that.
Yeah, if infinite was the game mode, then yeah.
I think that's not how it's gonna work. I think what they're planning is cooler. I don't know much about PvP yet. Again, it's still in its planning stage. So if you have any other questions, that's gonna be better.
No, yeah, that makes total sense. I was just thinking in the sense of like Bloons
Yeah,
TD.
yeah.
Um,
Wouldn't be too bad.
yeah.
Yeah, because again, number one, I'm not the developer. I'm just a planner, so I don't even know if our ideas are possible.
No,
So
yeah, yeah.
since it's just early stages, we're planning. Okay, so next question.
Yeah.
Next question.
Oh, so another thing, like on the topic of queuing up, a lot of the game modes that we have, like Hall of Mirrors and raids, if you guys, I know you guys probably played AnimeDefenders, right?
Yeah.
With raids and like a lot of game modes, you could walk into the portal and it would queue you up
for people like across the game, and you didn't have to wait for the people in your server specifically. It would just automatically match you up with the people doing like, oh, I want to do nightmare difficulty. I'll queue up with other people that are doing nightmare difficulty, and it kind of like weeded out. If you're a higher level player that has nightmare unlocked, you wouldn't have to deal with like the lower level players that aren't going to place any units, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like that could be beneficial to add to the game.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's a good idea. We'll write
yeah.
that down.
Yeah. And I think
Yeah,
I
and
actually did already recommend that.
yeah,
Yeah. Yo, Josh.
it help out. It would help out with the lower level players too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, Josh. What do you think?
What's the topic?
So he was saying, yeah, world queue.
Having to be able to queue with from different servers and not having like making it easier in a way.
Queue to different servers.
So like if if these people want to do this challenge, they could queue with other
Oh, like
challenges.
a matchmaking button.
Yeah.
Matchmaking.
Yeah, that was one of the things. I think that I put that in the suggestions in the pinned.
Yeah.
But that would only really work where it would be like there would have to be like a queue, and it would kind of just pair you up with random people, unless it's based off. It's got to be balanced to a certain level or
Yeah.
unit or something.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
their
with
eye level maybe.
Rap.
What about your eye level? Like, let's say there was like a level kind of thing where depending on what units you had, I don't know.
Yo,
Something.
I mean,
rap
usually-
exists. Rap exists, right? So maybe you could
Yeah.
have a level, based on how high your rap is, it would queue you up with those players.
I was
Just with the
thinking
equipped units, not your whole inventory.
equipped unit. I mean, I was also thinking like if we're doing like Hall of Mirrors, it would also queue you up based off of what difficulty you choose. So like some lower level players don't even have Nightmare unlocked.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't really. Yeah.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a cool way to find people and.
Yeah.
All right. Next one, Osai. Next one. We have to keep it going.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. My next one. Honestly, I don't know if you guys would agree on this. I think challenges refreshing every hour is like super slow and kind of tedious. I don't know. It just takes forever for challenges to reset, especially when you need so many like star shards for the Athenics units and stuff like that. I feel like it takes way too long.
Would you rather have it refresh every 30 minutes or
Yeah.
use all 6 slots every hour instead of 3 at a time?
Like 30 minutes is gonna be super cool. Like hours. Yeah.
6
Yeah.
slots or 30 minutes?
I think either way would be good. 6 slots might be better for newer players. I think 6 slots would probably be better because not only would the higher players get what they want, like more stars and stuff like that, but the newer players wouldn't be limited to only 30
Because you know how
minutes if
it's
they're
like
struggling
only
with the
3 at a
challenge.
time, it's like reflected off each side.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, so my response to that is I know that rainbow stars are hard to get, so that's actually why we made dungeons. Because the purpose of dungeons is going to be refreshing the challenges that you can do in. So dungeons is gonna act like challenges, except you can refresh it, right? To get the one that you want to do. So that's really the main purpose of dungeons, and you can do it every hour. So let's say, for example, you're doing dungeons, you need rainbow shards. You can keep refreshing the dungeon until you get like a rainbow shard, and then you're gonna do that. So that's basically the purpose of dungeons. So I guess we could still, maybe make 6 slots in challenges because dungeons might be harder. We're probably gonna make dungeons harder than challenges. So yeah, maybe 6 slots in challenges is gonna help out free-to-play players because free-to-play players don't have that much gems.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now economy stuff. I have two things. People talking about middleman, like the middleman NPC, why would they add a middleman NPC and not just make gems tradable? Like I feel like if they were adding a middleman NPC, that would not make any sense.
How would this
And the people
middleman
suggesting that.
NPC work?
I don't know. People were suggesting that. I don't think it makes any sense because
Yeah.
Please no.
Yeah.
That's like way too much.
Yeah.
It'd be like
If-
a bot that holds something from one side, so
Yeah. And at that point, why not just make gems tradable if they're thinking about
Yeah.
adding a middleman? Oh, no, yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
dude,
Honest-
I'm telling you, I think if
Yeah.
the limit of how much you can sell a trade crystal for,
Oh,
just give that a try. I think
yeah. I was thinking, because
you don't gotta worry about anything else after.
I think trade crystals are kind of a big issue with that's like causing a lot of issues in the
That is like
economy.
I think the primary issue.
Yeah,
Is you can't
that's
sell it
pretty
for more
much
than
the primary
400.
issue. I think if you if you guys have like a general idea of what the community thinks is like the max price for a trade crystal, like some people are saying it's like 1500 right now. If you guys meet them in the middle and then maybe make trade crystals easier to get, like more abundant, it would probably fix the issue a little bit. Like it would mitigate it somewhat. Maybe raising it to like 800 and making them more abundant would solve it a little bit. I don't know. I'm not.
Okay,
I
so
don't know.
what if what we do is, okay, make trade crystals sellable for 1000, and then for the next update maybe add trade crystals to challenges. So the challenges are also going to be useful.
Yeah, maybe.
What do
I
you
mean,
mean add them to challenge?
you don't want to deflate it too much. The goal is to just help it stabilize and to hopefully prevent some people getting scammed.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the reason why I actually suggested
Not gonna
getting,
sell.
because you actually said, also I said that they should be easier to get, and I think since challenges can only be done, you guys know how challenges work. Sorry, not challenges. My bad. Raids.
Right.
Not
Yeah.
challenges, raids. So you guys know how raids, you can do it for 1 hour, then you can't do it for 1 hour. I think that's actually pretty good if you add like trait crystals to that, because a lot of people are saying raids are useless, and I agree with them. So maybe we could add trait crystals into raids in order to make raids useful and make people actually grind for raids. So I think that's actually gonna be good in order to make trait crystals slightly easier to get, and possibly deflate it. What do you guys think?
I think that's a great idea. Because I personally have not done raids in like 3 updates. It does
Yeah,
not seem
same.
useful to me at all. It would bring attention back to it, and it would make them more
Yeah.
like, yeah.
And you want to
It
know
would
the
be a
best
lot
part?
better.
You want to know the best part? It cannot be alt farmed because you can only do it, once. So you can only do it, 1 hour, then the other you can't do it. So you can't really alt farm it that much.
Yeah.
So I think that's pretty good. Okay, keep
Um.
going, keep going.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Or you can add it to Hall of Mirrors. Maybe the rewards on Hall of Mirrors are
Yeah, yeah.
equally.
So maybe
That's a
maybe
good
raids
idea.
and Hall of Mirrors, raids and Hall of Mirrors.
Yeah. I know. Me personally, I have not grinding Hall of Mirrors and raids is
And Hall of
absolute
Mirrors, you
like,
definitely
yeah.
can't alt farm.
Yeah. Do you okay? Going back to like, sorry to keep bringing up Anime Adventures, but I feel like the raids in that game felt so much more like a raid. I don't know. It felt like much more of a big thing. And the raids in this game are kind of small, and I guess there's just not as many. There's only the two of them. It doesn't feel like a big raid anymore. You know what I mean?
What?
I don't know.
I
What would
could
make it a big raid?
I don't know how to
Okay.
explain it properly.
I could honestly sort of understand that. I mean, I used to play World of Warcraft. I used to do PvP and raiding, and usually when you do a raid, there's like mechanics or like a boss that does something. It kind of just
Yeah.
feels like another story with 25 levels. There should be like
Yeah.
maybe some giant boss that comes out.
Okay,
I don't know,
yeah.
he stomps
So
the
actually,
ground and like fucks units.
there's actually people that recommended adding bosses that stun. So maybe we could introduce that into raids, because a lot of people, I've seen it in suggestions, because I was actually reading suggestions, and there were a few dudes that were saying that bosses are boring. So maybe we could add bosses that actually debuff units,
Yeah.
and then we can introduce that to raids.
Yeah. I think
Raids is
another.
supposed to be difficult.
Yeah.
I remember playing raids in Anime Adventures, and I had to micro a ton. I had to like replace units. I had to actually farm. In this game, I kind of just place down one unit and I go AFK.
And
There's no like, and I can do it solo. It doesn't feel like you have to actually do a raid. It's just another story mode.
Actually, I think when raids got added during update 1, when I first did it, it was actually kind of hard in update 1. Then people complained, and then they made it easier. I think that's a
Really?
thing. Yeah, in update 1 when I
Oh.
first played, when I was streaming, because I was streaming it. So I played
Oh,
update
yeah.
1's raid, and I think it was harder. I had like 2 secrets at the time, and it was harder. Then
Okay,
people
I
complained
don't
and made
remember
it
being
easier.
hard, but
Yeah.
I'm probably wrong.
And there's also the thing that it's also because almighty units are more easier to get in this game, because there's so many trait crystals around. That's also
Yeah.
probably why.
That makes sense. Yeah, I think probably adding. I don't want to like. I hate like saying to put things in the game or like to add more because I feel like I'm just kind of yelling at the devs. But maybe adding more difficulties to raids with increased drop chances and like maybe adding one or two more to fill up the raid room a little bit more, like the raid area. I don't know. That could be beneficial because it would bring more attention back to raids. And if you increase the like the trait crystal drops from raids, that would also
Yeah. So maybe
yeah.
maybe we can instead of making the next update have a new story mode, maybe we can make it a new raid. Josh, what do you think?
I think raids are super cool. I mean, not currently, but like I like like I like the idea of raids. I was always looking forward to that. I think
It
it
the
Yeah.
definitely
potential to
needs
be cool.
it definitely needs like some more mechanic or some more difficulty or like
Yeah.
some I felt like doing a nightmare compared to hard mode wasn't really any much of a difference or any rewarding. Like it wasn't much of a reward difference either. From nightmare to I think I can't really see the rewards right now. It's closed, but
Oh yeah.
like nightmare should be like the mechanics could be harder, the bosses or something, and like the loot drops out more. But like you would tell it's a lot harder. That'd
Yeah.
be
I
like
would expect you
Oh my
want the
god.
significantly
raid to be just to
noticeable.
make
Dude,
it
that's what I was
harder
thinking. Oh my god, somebody
to
just
feel more
wrote
threat.
exactly what I was thinking. Okay, this guy just wrote exactly what I forgot about. Another thing, uh, the only like Evo items that you can get from raids are for the raid units specifically, and Sin just reminded me that uh, another game had like specific Evo items in raids. Like so you would have to do them to upgrade. Like imagine if for Strike Commander you had to do a raid to get the Evo item or something like that. Just some mythics. I don't know. I'm
Honestly,
kind
I
of
think
losing
that's
my
pretty
steam right
good.
now.
Honestly, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm losing my steam right now. Public
How do
speaking is kind of
how,
scary.
how do the I know it was
Okay.
brought up earlier, like the relic thing. How does that work? Is that like a something you put on the unit, like a
So
trident or
so
something?
my recommendation was um double evos are gonna be mythics. Most mythics are gonna get double evos, and we secrets. Not all of them, or if not any of them. I was actually originally recommending secrets to not get a double evo, and the reason for this is because the main purpose of double evo for mythics is to buff them and make them relevant enough to compete with secrets. So if you
I was
add
only
The relic.
I
Oh
was
yeah, yeah.
mainly
So
yeah.
so the reason why I'm saying this is because I want relic to be a unique feature to secrets. So I think some
Does,
secrets should have relics, and the only
does it
secrets.
what I'm asking though is does it like go on the unit like you like it's like a sword item or a helmet you put on or
It's
something?
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah,
just a thing
yeah,
they
yeah,
add on.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's
Okay.
it's separate from Evo.
yeah,
So okay. So okay. What if it was like like there's obviously it would be a couple units that have relics or something
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
start out with. And like in the raid, if you kill the boss, there's like a bunch of different relics that could drop. That's like a chance, a really slim chance, or maybe like different. No, that's too much. Maybe
You
I
know
keep
what?
thinking of like a little bit
That's
more
actually a pretty
simple.
cool idea. You know, that's
Like
actually a pretty cool
gear,
idea.
eye levels and stuff. You can like make your unit stronger depending on the gear. You
Yeah,
gotta like
yeah, yeah,
grind for it, be raid
yeah,
for
yeah,
it. You
yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
you have raid gear, PvP gear.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know.
So
People
for
keep
example, wait. So I
no.
think a good idea. I think you actually made a good idea here. So you were mentioning bosses should be interesting and raids should be hard. So maybe what if the relics for secrets are gonna drop in raids. Specific raids are gonna drop specific unit relics, and then the bosses, the main bosses in those raids, are gonna have the relics. Like they are, you can visually see them have the relic. And then if you kill them again, like you said, there's a chance for them to drop it. I think that's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think, um, unless it's like a boss that randomly spawns in the raid or something, like a slim chance of some boss spawning, and then only that thing drops it, like a
Oh
slim
yeah,
chance of that dropping it.
yeah. I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good.
Some where it's like not, you can't keep doing it over and over, but like some where it's like you can try it like every day or weekly or something, for example,
No, no,
and it would
no, no.
like
I think that's a
turn,
bit too much. I think that's a
yeah.
bit too much. I think what it should be is just the unit that you beat. I think the boss that you beat should have a chance of dropping it, but you can keep on doing it. But they just have a
Yeah.
slim chance of dropping it because if you limit it to just
Yeah.
one try per day, I think it's gonna be a bit too much.
To kind of add on to that, it's kind of like what you're saying kind of reminds me of I don't know if any of you guys ever played Hypixel Skyblock.
I did. I have.
Yeah, you know, fighting like doing spawning in the dragons and like it could spawn in old, wise, young, like the different dragon types, and then those different dragons have the chance to drop like the separate armor pieces, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Something kind of like that, kind of similar to that with the raid bosses.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah. The last thing I'll say before I head out, I think looking at like the meta and because every new update, new units kind of replace the old ones. Like, the gamer is kind of falling.
Yo, I'll
off.
be right back. I'll be right
Chance
back. I'll be right
King-
back.
All right, you're fine. Chance King kind of fell off. New secrets got added. He died out. Same with mythics. Like some older mythics are kind of just bad now. Maybe revisiting older mythics or like rebalancing. The gamer did not fall off at Osai. Okay, buddy, whatever you say. Maybe like revisiting old units and giving them a little fresh coat of paint or something like that. Kind of like
Little
how
revamp.
yeah, a little
buff.
revamp. Kind of like how there's constant patch notes for like competitive games like Overwatch or League or Valorant
Yeah,
have like
it's just like to balance it
Yeah.
out with the
yeah,
other future stuff.
yeah,
That's a
pretty
good
much,
idea.
yeah. Just to keep them on the
Like
same playing field.
adding certain buff on certain mythic units that was really old
Yeah.
in like the newer updates. Alright.
Imagine Chance Taker when his slot machine drops. It's like if it lands on something, it gives him a random buff. It gives all the units in
Dude,
his range a
wait,
random buff.
imagine if you could actually gamble mid infinite. Oh my god.
What is
Holy
that?
shit.
Nah,
That would
I
be
don't know. He has
incredible.
a slot machine, but like if it drops, when his slot machine move.
Yeah, yeah.
I know it's just like a model, but if that thing actually spun and like there's a chance it lands on something, to give
That
like
would be kind
sort
of
of
cool.
passive above it, I don't know. Just to add something to him, it's like unique.
Yeah.
Is
All right.
that all you have
Yeah,
to share
that's
with
pretty
us?
much it. I kind of used a lot of time on this stage. Thank you for
It's
hearing me out.
alright.
Good
Thank
luck
you
with the
for
new
sharing
updates and
your idea.
everything. Thank you. I
Yeah.
love your videos, Rhino. BT dubs. I whenever a new unit comes out, I check out your video to see if it's good or not.
Thank you.
All right, peace out.
I see.
Wait, actually, Rhino, let's run infinite tomorrow, okay?
Wait, what? All right. So there's a guy that DM me that they have a very big topic that other games use, but is poorly developed into their games. So I'm really interested on what they have to share. I'm assuming they're still in here. Let me see. So far, I have been listening to what you guys are. Yo, the guy's not even here. Anyway, so far I've been listening to what you guys have been saying and actually writing them down. Thank you guys. Did not
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right.
Okay.
Let's see what the next person we're gonna add. Should I
Okay.
pick or do you want to pick?
I think I'll pick because the last time you picked, the guy was saying add GAT levels.
All right. That was RNG, bro.
You actually, it's actually as rare as pulling an almighty. Imagine the only guy you add, or one of the guys you add.
Pull it. Just go pick a person, dog.
Okay, wait. I have some points I want to ask and talk about. Okay, who wants to talk?
Alright.
Okay, anybody wants to
Sorry.
talk? Let me just take a look at these people. Okay. First of all, before we move, let me just answer a few questions. What if VIPs could do challenges twice before they reset instead of once? Maybe we could actually consider that. What do you think, Mr. Rhino? VIPs having the ability to do challenges twice.
Ooh, that's like adding more feature to the VIP.
Yeah, 'cause
and
they are
having more
saying-
people to
yeah.
buy VIP more.
Yeah.
And we'll have to discuss it with the
Double
developers
challenges?
themselves to see
That's cool.
what they will say about it.
No, I
Yeah.
think it's fine. Because the reason why I think it's fine is because it's easily tradable.
Okay.
Yeah, what do you think, Josh, as well?
I don't see any harm in it doing double challenges if you have VIP. Gives more of an incentive to have it.
Yeah. Let's just I'll make a note of that. Let's just make a note of it.
That's not already there,
Yeah, I agree. Because people have been spamming buff VIP for like hours now. They've been spamming it.
We are
Yeah, I
going to
see that.
sometime soon. They will add a gold shop.
Yeah.
Yo,
Can we just pin the things that we already talked about here? Because people are spamming it.
it's fine.
Okay, okay.
I can add it
Um,
to the pinned message and suggestions, and
Yeah.
yeah.
if you want to send it.
Okay, so let's add one. Oh, make portal units tradable. Wow. Some of you
Nah.
some of you guys
Yeah.
have really insane suggestions.
Unfortunately.
We
All
can't
right.
do
Should
that,
we
yeah.
pick a person?
Okay. Okay, let me
Did we
just
talk
pick
about
this guy.
any new trading features, or we're not doing that right now?
Trading features?
Yeah, I have a couple.
Okay, you go
That
talk
that
about
could be
them.
something completely separate. So I don't know.
Okay, so actually, I already discussed a professional trading hub. So like, if you have more than 40 million gems, you could be in a trading hub with richer players. I
A
already
rich
talked.
hub.
Yeah, I already like brought this up yesterday, and I think Sub actually said yes to it already. So yeah, that's one.
There's
Those.
something I really want. I've been saying since like the start.
What is it?
Completed trade tab. I want to
What?
see like the trades that are completed, like a little tab that you can see completed trades.
Oh, I know what you mean. Like by the end, you actually
Need
see you
that.
got the unit instead of yeah.
And
I see your
also when
vision.
you select stuff in the like your units or items, I want a pop-up window where I can see what's selected. I have too many items to look through. It's just like a little green outline around the UI. It's so hard to see what I have selected.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
All right. Let me
maybe
note
also
that
adding
down.
wrap to the trade, maybe, but I don't know
Oh,
because that
apparently,
that's a little bugged out right now, so I wouldn't even worry about that.
yeah. I don't think that is. We'll have to talk about it with them.
Mr. Rhino, you go
That's
pick
the
someone. I gotta go do something real quickly.
All right. Let me.
and a little cool fun feature, maybe customizable booths. Like, please donate.
Ooh. All right.
Yeah.
Let me write that down,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, bro.
It's a bit hard
I
to.
got some good ideas. Obviously, if community's gotta want it too. We do this for the community. What do you guys want? You're the ones playing. We're spamming Gojo characters, emotes to battle passes. We could add more emotes, I think. We haven't had any added. We've already talked about a shop. You don't have to keep spamming that. I gotta add a longer slow mode. Rejoin feature. If you disconnect. Also, the customizable booths. I mean, you can have a whole bunch of options. Yeah,
All
I
right.
mean,
I just noted everything you just said. All right. Let Let me see who I can pick. Uh. Ooh. I'll pick this guy. Hello.
Yo, what's up?
What's up? What are your ideas that you want to share with us?
So I just had a question, real quick.
Oh, yeah.
So it was either in the sub announcements or the regular announcements. Excuse me. Someone said something about Almighty getting a change or something. Was that like a visual change or like to do with its stats?
I have no idea.
I think it was Wise that posted it in there. I think,
was
and I was just
it a
curious about it.
poll, like a question, or was it like a
No,
com?
he literally just put the Almighty emoji and then
Yeah.
said rework or change or something. I think it said, but it got deleted and it's not there anymore.
So
Because I tried
maybe
then
it
looking
was
it's
for it.
just.
then it's probably a mistake
No,
if it
no.
got deleted. Anyway, what are your? Do you have any suggestions you want to share with us?
There was something. I had it written down somewhere. Let me go back. Um. Oh wait, no, yeah, you guys already talked about it before. I could ask, but
Oh,
yeah, you guys already answered it like 5 minutes ago, I think. But it's all good.
all right. It's
All
all
right,
right.
appreciate
Is
it. Nice
that
meeting you guys.
It's nice meeting you too.
Yep.
All right.
Peace out. Have a good day. See ya.
Okay, speedrunning this, guys. All right, let's see. Is he? I'm trying to see. Okay, he's in. They're in the call. All right, let me find. Oh, I need to find this person. A bit hard. Wait.
I'm back. I'm
Can
back.
you raise your hand if you're going to speak? Cause there's a specific user I want to find, but I can't find him. It's like there's so many people in here.
What's
It
his
was
name?
it was his name is their name is SXILLZZ.
I got him. TX.
You got him?
TK, yeah. I'll drag him in.
I'll take
Oh,
it.
guys, gold shops already getting added. Okay, gem limit. I think that's already getting added. We are talking about gem limit. Limit for okay. There's a guy limit for gaining gems daily around 100,000. I think that's bad because I mean I think that's gonna infuriate. Gonna make a lot of people mad. We can't add limit for gaining gems.
What was your idea that the other games do it poorly?
So there's some games like ALS that have this idea to salvage like items and like turn them into other like smaller quality items. So let's say if you had a unit, you can like salvage it and turn it into like trait crystals or spirits or gems or something like that. But like limited units such as like Igris or Gojo would be like 3 times more of value. So like let's say when an update like goes away and the unit becomes limited, they can get more from the salvage.
So what are the salvage that will give you again?
Like you can trade in a unit for like items back, such as like traits, spirits, gems, stars, I guess. But you like
Wait,
you get to choose what you want, and it scales based
Oh.
on the rarity.
Oh. Alright. Salvaging.
Yeah,
It's
like
like a
the
whole
shard
new
trade.
mechanic that will be added into the game, right?
Yeah, yeah. There would be like an area in everywhere, like the new realm and also like in the regular realm.
Yeah, not bad. I actually like that. Pretty
A
good.
whole new realm just to salvage stuff?
No, no, I meant like it's in the realm.
Oh, okay.
I didn't meant like a new hope.
Okay.
Kind of like what you did with the
Interesting.
spirits, like how you just added it to them.
And that'd be separate than, let's say, combining stuff to make other stuff, right? This is basically destroying something to get something in return instead of selling it for
Yeah, yeah.
gold or
Like I have a bunch of wish units that like I don't even know what to do with them because no one even wants to buy them in trading hubs.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
want to waste them, you know what I
I'll
mean?
buy them.
So, like,
So
each.
you'd want to salvage them for like rerolls, maybe
Yeah,
spirits.
yeah.
Alright, that's
Spirit
a good
orbs,
idea.
yeah, because a lot of people were saying spirit orbs are hard to get, so doing this is pretty good. Yeah, pretty good suggestion.
What are your other ideas you want to share with us?
Um, I guess that was like my only idea. I have another question. I feel like Osai had a bunch of really great topics about the raid, and
Yeah.
I feel like the thing with the dragons was also super smart. And yeah, that's kind of just all I wanted to say because I gotta go now and go play pickleball. So
Alright, have fun. Thank you for sharing your idea, man.
All right. So there's this one guy here now who said make harder levels that only people with almighty secrets gather up to do it. So I was thinking something like a world boss, not like a world boss kind of event. So essentially, how this is gonna work is, how would like a world boss thing work? Maybe they're gonna. Alright, so I think how we're gonna do something like this is, for world boss, I was thinking of adding something like this, a very hard game mode. So how it's gonna work is, um, players are gonna get dropped into a map. They're gonna start with like 100,000 gold, and then they can place whatever units, and they'd have like a certain amount of seconds, and then after a while, a singular boss is gonna come out, and it's gonna be a very strong boss, and then depending on how much damage you do to it, you're gonna get into a leaderboard or something. I think that's actually pretty cool, for bosses, for like a very end game content.
this is something
Alright.
separate.
What?
And that's something separate than raids.
Yeah, something separate than raids. I think like a world boss kind of
Oh,
thing.
that's another game feature.
Yeah, another
Ooh,
game feature.
for like just for like a top damage leaderboard or something.
Um,
Cause what
yeah.
else would it really for the like? Cause there already is a top damage, I think.
Cause or maybe we could make it like
For
cause
the guild
there's
at least.
okay, so maybe what we could do is we could add like a boss feature where you can only do it like once a day. You only have one try. Okay, you only have one try. So you're gonna have to do it with the best people, and then beating it will drop a lot of good stuff. Maybe we could do that. This would also require a lot of thinking because right now it's mostly just mobs, and a lot of people are saying bosses are boring. So if we're gonna add something like that, I think that would be pretty cool. So you're gonna be given gold, and you're gonna be given time to place your units and strategize, and then there's gonna be a singular boss that's gonna come out, and that boss is gonna stun. He's gonna debuff your units, and then if you kill it, it's gonna drop a lot of good stuff like gold. Sorry, spirit orbs, gems, trade crystals, maybe stars as well. I think that's gonna be cool, and you can only do it like once a day too. Because there's somebody here that suggested like something very hard that only people with almighty units can do.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna list it down as well.
Think some of it I feel like could be implemented though with the raids, the boss, not the whole one per day thing. I like that
Yeah.
too, but I don't know about for raids. That'd be something separate.
Yeah, because my reasoning with adding like a game mode like that is basically to to basically just prioritize strategy because it's gonna be a very hard boss that you can never ever do solo, and you're really gonna need a team to do it, and your
Looks
team's
like
gonna
kind of
need
what
to
raids
strategize. So
should.
I think we could call it maybe raids. Like maybe we could implement it into raids as well. Maybe we can have like a specific raid boss. Maybe we can call it raid boss, and this raid boss is gonna have. It's just gonna be one boss, but it's gonna be a very hard. And then when you enter it with your friends, you're gonna be given a certain amount of gold and a certain amount of time to prepare. And then if you kill it, you can only do it once a day. It can drop a lot of good stuff.
But should we listen to what their ideas are?
Okay, we should listen to that. So the flute master, I'm gonna pick the flute master. Get up here.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay, the flute master. Okay, there you go. You can talk now.
Yo. Hello.
Hello.
I have a small list right here of just a couple of questions and stuff about previous points that were stated. The secret units. Any thoughts, opinions on a secret support unit?
Maybe
Can you repeat it
secret
again?
support unit. Secret support unit.
Secret support unit.
Secret
kind of
support
support?
units. Like what? Yeah.
Kind of similar to what was I gonna ask about? Something such as giving you